Hello, buddy. Welcome back to my corner of the apocalypse. This is Cheska Hans. It is April 12th, 2025. Tariffs, everything sucks. Anyway, uh, facing. Oh, let's go ahead and we're playing Norco. Let's see what we got here. And we can choose our stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Yes. Vicious. Hmm. Let's do CRT filter. Yeah. Uh. Oh. So I can use my controller for this. Huh. Hold on. Huh. Huh. Also, select will show me the diagram if ever needed. That's good. Alright, let's go ahead and play. Norco, Louisiana. Shield hid the stars behind halogen, and flame projected onto the sky every night. There was no such thing as silence. The noise never went away. The refinery exhaled an endless sigh. I still can't sleep without that sound. You often dreamed that the towers were cathedrals, and that the swamps listened when you spoke. But birds became radiant spheres while circling Norco's sky. Oh, I love the reflection there. You spent your adolescence sleepwalking between devastating rituals. Though Blake pleaded, you decided to leave. Caught out on Greater Chicago and onward to the west coast. Think you'd never return. You wander through the overlooked suburbs of the vast American limbo. Coming down 99, you saw an old man crouched in a roadside ditch. He was mouthing your name. He had a familiar gaze. He was gone when you wiped the sleep from your eyes. You spoke to Blake, learning that your mother's declined health, her insomnia, her erratic behavior. You ignored the urgency in your brother's voice. You headed east. You threw your phone into Rio Grande and joined the armies of the Mesa. For months you were in the company of the fugitives, sleeping in nuclear tunnels, repairing engines and weaponry. Ready. The war was a meme that set Albuquerque on fire. Poor Albuquerque, goddamn. The war was a meme that set Albuquerque on fire. Escape while the foot soldiers pop up junta bloody the land. It's junta, right? Not junta, but junta. Man, so those are, I guess, the Sandias right there. While hiding in a freightliner, I slept. Slept easily as the truck shuttled through the plains. You called home from Landline Motel somewhere beyond Texas. Knew from Blake's hello that your mother was already dead. You hung up, shouldered your bag, returned to the highway. 5 years had passed. You made your way back home. I like how everything's circling there, like it's tilting. Lowland Ghosts. You wake from a delirious dream to find yourself in your childhood bedroom. Monkey watches you from the corner. Do helpful controls for proceeding? Yes. Input speed up. That's party menu. Quick select. Settings menu. Cycle through right tabs. So Y is hotspots. B is cancel. A is confirm. X is go through. Oh, there's control for containers. Mind map. Let's see what that is. Whoa. You. We're traveling down the Pacific coast. We were in California when the summer arrived. You recall the familiar smile on the face of the old man in Central Valley Ditch. The smile burned its image into your mind. Across the Rockies. Your friends went south and you were glad to be alone. Spent long nights on those highways in a shitty sleeping bag. The freight cars rattled in the cold dusk as you crouched on the Grainer porch. Suburbs, fences, traffic, black country all passing for miles. Then what? You rode in the back of a van from Chicago to Des Moines. You stole a heater from Walmart and brought it to the poorly attended house show. Des Moines to Kansas City. Kansas City to Denver. Miss, you are home again. Because your brother needs you. Because your mom died. You home again. Finished thoughts. Oh, what's that right there? Alright. A sticker from grade school, half peeled from the window. School January air spills through the open window. Commuter traffic glints along Apple Street as a pair of wrens weave out of the overgrown lot next door. Monkey, your best friend, a childhood gift. Oh, he's so cute and terrifying. You spoke with him often when things get difficult, but then you left. Sat here for 5 years, collecting dust. 5 years. His eyes filled with anger as he challenges you to return his gaze. During contest part 1. Glyphs. Glyphs will appear and flash a pattern. Match a pattern to meet Monkey's gaze. Ready? Yes. You successfully meet Monkey's gaze with a cool assurance. However, his expression is unchanged. You stare more intensely. Rings. Circles will appear over Monkey's eyes. An outer ring will shrink to a perimeter circle. Quick serve when outer ring locks in place. Ready? Yes. Anger melts from Monkey's face. Take Monkey. You drape Monkey over your shoulder. Monkey joined the party! Hooray! Laptop your parent gift to you idles on a shoddy particle board desk. Wake laptop. And screen illuminates, you notice the signal in the house is dead. No internet. Looks like Blake was using a computer at some point. He left a browser tab open. View tab. Let me see. Archive alters blah blah blah. And we still post here? Nope, place is a wasteland. Let's set something by you, gents. Let's knock out Sacalet and Parkway Spillway. It's a big round glowing thing in the sky. Call that sun, OP. Funny, talk to someone else, see tuners Parish Canal. Nothing like this, but birds in swamps be acting weird. Looks like it was made of glass, maybe. Will glow real bright, then not at all. Move fast. Best pick a get. All kind of shipping happen out that way. Get to sleep, OP. You fast cash? It's all a crack job. Use promo code What kind of name is Quack Job? Just like the name sounds, full of lunatics. Apps a way of getting you to join a cult. Worse than that gang in Promenade. Can't trade that coin on any exchanges. Everyone knows it's a Ponzi scheme. Seen that exact thing in OP. Still there? Seen at the base and upper section. Hi, Monkey stares at you. Stare at Monkey. Keep staring. There's more intensity until his gaze passes through you. You become visible to him. Little circles of light pool in Doll's tired eyes that watch the infinite space beyond your being. The air that hangs between your eyes and his is vacuum as utter stillness. You look away. I don't know what to say, the monkey won't do. Don't know what to say, the monkey won't do. Now I'm in these two. That's overworld, okay. A show flyer a few weeks before he left town. A fight broke out during the opening set. I got whipped in the face with a bike chain. You have a scar above your left eye. After the show, you and Blake walked the river back to Norco. Watched the sun rise over the grain elevators. You assume Million has been keeping the plants alive. On the books on its shelf is a slim volume called Crisis LARPing. Read. Pro-disaster tourism began almost as soon as the floodwaters left. Punks from across the country ventured Ninth Ward, Gentilly, St. Bernard, and finally east. They created a theatrical and self-portrait of their lives in the ruins. The aesthetics of disaster were central to the emerging milieu. It began to percolate into popular culture. Collapse became the zeitgeist. Wise investors recuperated the experience of disaster. New Orleans became plastic dystopia, a marketplace for crisis. It's a stretch, but it kind of reminds me of a. It feels like this will fit in with the anthology of the Killer series. Your mom died. The cancer metastasized. It was in her liver, then her lungs. It was in her brain. She was on chemo. Never finished her third course. At the hospice on Jefferson Highway, Blake said traffic shook the building. He left before she drew her last breath. Alone with the morphine drip and rattling glass, that's how Catherine died. Your mom. Finished thought. Your brother is a lot. Younger, reckless, gets in trouble, spends sleepless nights scrolling. Edgelord, sensitive, compassionate, foolish, can't take criticism, always needs money, tries to help those he loves but often makes things worse. What else? Insecure, dysmorphic, constantly checking his reflection, always seeking validation. Terrified of you leaving, and now he's terrified of you dying. When I look at him, I just feel guilt. No love or anything like it. Brother is a lot. Hold on. Is oblivious. Your grandma once said that she didn't expect much from Blake. Said he was short-tempered, oblivious, and couldn't focus. Blake was sitting in the chair across from her, staring down a tablet. After she left the room, you asked him how he felt. I feel fine, he said. Why? Because what Gran said, you responded. You looked confused. What'd she say? Your brother. Yes. The smile of the man who crouched in a ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged windy ashes and mascara ran from his eyes. Like the somber music here. Memories of sleepless nights. Your mom sitting here staring through the window. There was a tension in her demeanor, as if you were interrupting some urgent obligatory task. Came to the kitchen with no words exchanged. I thought she hated me. She was thinking about Blue. She barely knew you were there. Come on. Alright. Family photo album. Look. Yellowing pages of disposable photographs. Your grandfather. A peculiar look on his face. Impossible to read. Your mom staring at Blake through the obscure lighting. Dressed as a vampire, tugging at someone's waist. pleated khaki shorts. Bow labeled duck. 25%. Oh, scene of a barbecue at lakefront. Man at the center points play for the camera. Face is obscured. Center page is blue. Your father. Though you never thought of him that way. Easy smile on his face. A canister dip shoved in front pocket. Set the book aside. Take away 1. And hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like I had 24 overall. Blue. A vague memory. Remember blue. Only thing left behind: photographs, cologne, tools, name that your mother kept. Even the pictures that have survived too are faded to make out. Finished thought. Your grandfather, Peter Popspier Melancon, passed away when you were a teenager. He did court controversy, though as a child you never understood why. An old friend of your mom's. Remember him as scattered and vague. A letter from Shield Oil sits atop a stack of mail. Shield Oil community notice. Neighbor, please be advised. There will be elevated flaring at the site of our number 5 stack near Good Hope on evening of Thursday, March 19th. This will pose no health risk to residents. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact Sheriff Shield Norco Office Community Engagement. Yeah, sure. No negative effects whatsoever. Mom's a full of laundry. Yeah. When people pass, there's certain things you just don't touch until you have to. Cruise the tiles on the bookshelf. Insulin Diasporia. In the end, we decided to leave dimes. It wasn't the cat cracker or smells or fear of children's health that drove us away, though they played a part. Truth be told, it was me attention. Spokespeople and activists, academics, and all this. I was done with it. I was done being poster child, done being thought of as a victim. All my experience be my own, not something to gawk at and dissect it in laboratory. Western margin of the lake. Many tragedies come to pass along the western margin of Lake Pontchartrain. The unnamed hurricane of left the settlements of Frenier and La Branche in a state of unrecognizable destruction. Those who survived did so by clinging to their lives to the limbs of cypress trees. The fabled secrets of this communities lie with the bones now scattered in the sediment of the lake. Look at this photograph. Photo of your mom holding Blake as a baby on a beach in Pensacola, Florida. It's winter. Stand beside them, bundled up is laughing as a gust of wind rakes the beach. The sky is bone white. An old deflective flat screen that your mom never bothered to bring to the curb. You turn on the television. Chaotic distortion of your mother's memories flash before you. Tune on in. Three, 4, 4 channels, it looks like. Interesting. Let's go to kitchen. Mom's painkillers are spilled across the counter. You discovered so many dead cockroaches in the microwave over years that discouraged you from using it. For several months, a dead baby roach was stuck between the Cox display and protective screen, blocking the hour. Blake finally shook the microwave aggressively enough that the roach fell into the guts of the machine. What a happy place this is. We were always frightened by the laundry room. Look in the attic. Famous last words. There used to be much more clutter up here. Imagine Mom gave it away as the end approached. Yeah, eventually I'll go to the front yard. Steel pry bar lies on the ground. This disused motorcycle with extensive rust and wear. A disintegrating crab net. Who taught your mom how to make these, and your mom taught you? In summers, you bike to suction before sunrise, tie chicken necks in the net, submerge it, nurse your coffee while waiting for a bite. Powers refinery, wink and settle in familiar rhythm. Mom kept all her gear in plastic containers scrapped behind the cab of the truck. Boots, waders, flashlights, tackle, first aid kit, etc. The truck was your grandfather's. Remember riding in his lap when he let you steer. The dead wasp collected behind the seat. The smell of grease, whiskey, and nicotine. You and Blake would drive the truck in New Orleans on weekends. No AC, windows down. Rattling chassis was definitely going 75 on Interstate 10. Millie has been slowly repairing the vehicle since your mom's death. Go to the front yard real quick. We'll talk to Millions in a second. Statue, huh? Statue and street. The overhead light, kitchen's neighbor, illuminating yellow wallpaper on used furniture. 3 crows eye you from the power line. Oh, stop it, perverts. 3 times the house is flooded. The first flood. First flood is barely memory. Place your feet on drenched carpet, your mom and grandfather ripping out sheetrock. In a small RV in backyard, send dolls on a clutter table. Second flood. You were 14. Pumping station failed during a heavy rain. You're in class watching the clouds move up river. Got text from mom saying, stay in Dresden, I'll come get you. 2 weeks you shared a hotel room with your mom and Blake. Spent all her days together in her house. In the evenings, you would sometimes help. The third flood. Another pump failure. Mom hired contractors insurance money. Said she was getting too old for it. You're bitter. You blamed her for not selling this house sooner. Stay with the friends in New Orleans. The fourth flood. Fourth flood will follow a slow hurricane. It'll be a calamity. You'll leave the entire region submerged as critical levees breach, leaving massive blackouts at last week's. Much of sewerage infrastructure will be damaged beyond repair. The embattled federal government will do nothing to assist. It will bankrupt the region. Small militant enclaves will form along the high ground at Mississippi River. It will take to piracy and hijack commercial shipping vessels. Private mercenary forces will retaliate in kind. Slowly, industry will flee this hot zone. The old river control structure will collapse from neglect and sabotage. The Mississippi River again changes course. Norco, an old abandoned refinery town on a ghost of a river. Your house will be squatted and then razed. So let's talk about future tense. Oh, I already did that. Cat! Your mom fed this neighborhood strays. They must be hungry since she passed. Kitty. Mary. Your grandfather's statue of Virgin Mary sits in the shadows along the crawl space of the house. Also, that's a statue. You observe the weathered concrete and flaking paint on the statue. Inspect further. Face is especially deteriorated, framed by a system of cracks. Run your hands along deteriorating contours of the statue. It snaps off as if by design. Behind the statue's face hides an odd assemblage of electronics carelessly soldered together. At the center of the electronic configuration, what appears to be a card reader. Interesting. Uh-huh. Shield is an oil refinery. Shield Gulf South is a regional subsidiary of Transnational Oil Empire. It holds a large share of leases in Gulf of Mexico and provides crude oil right here in Norco. Chemical Annex sits on the other side of town from the refinery, which uses the feedstock for plastic consumer products. Shield owns half the town. Shield. Finish thought. The alien sits in her characteristic slouch, lost in thought. Her carapace has taken on the rusted and weather-worn quality rest of the machinery in the yard. You recall a night that your mom showed up with her. You and Blake stayed past dawn, poring over pirated API docs. Her ragdoll mask was slumped on the floor as he wrote the routine procedure. You wonder if such memories hide behind her constellation of eyes. Robot regards you casually. Speak. Okay. You're awake? Best sleep in years. The sound of the refinery did always help you sleep, didn't it? In any case, I'm certain I was no help. He gestures towards the motorcycle at the edge of the carport. I was turning over the engine of the bike to test the coils. It's quite noisy, but they're in good shape now. I use a fuse if we can use it to get around while I finish repairing the truck. Heard the phone ringing inside, but I have my hands full. We're expecting a call? Many people have been calling since Catherine died. Your brother's usually one to answer the phone, but I don't know where he went off to. I wonder where he could be. Most likely at the bar or bookstore, if I were to guess. Or could we get a fuse? The gas station just up the road has them. But you have to try to persuade Troy to let you in. Why so many people be calling? Your mother left behind a lot of loose ends. What little I know, I gather she was conducting research for a client in Fat City. Since that many people would like to acquire that data. I'm unaware of where she has hidden it. Perhaps Blake knows its whereabouts? Who exactly want to see the data? Your mother spent her entire life researching this town. She knew histories that others have forgotten. History has a lot of value in this place. Who is this client? I haven't a clue. These things aren't discussed with me. As cancer spread, she became more guarded with her research. She always kept strange company. An occupational hazard, I suppose. So anyway. That's all. Looks like we're heading towards the street. So this building I can't enter. Alright. The snowball stands closed for winter. How do private investigators? We snoop for you. Lewis, the turtle! He crawled out of the trash can! Don't touch him, see? He's dirty. No, he's not. Turtles are always clean. Live in water. Trash water's not clean. Let's go. Let me stare a little longer. He's pretty. Your mom. Conducting research. For who? For a client in Fat City. Your mom. Finished thought. Million was a fugitive. Once a fugitive, now just a relic. Spends hours of stasis beneath the house like a discarded thing would. Million was a security android. Guarded perimeter aluminum factory in Greymercy. One day she ran away. Why? You don't know. Million was security android. Find her family? What? No. Million. Finished thought. Mom wants to conduct research for a client in Fat City. That's all you know. Lights are on at Padu Private Investigators. Gate Tavern. Dimes discount. Home. You knock. No answer. Go to Dimes discount. Thatcher and Apple Street. Okay. A film crew was set up along the river road. Several floodlights illuminate a gruesome murder scene. Two men stand pensively above a corpse. Approach the set. As near a set, a small energetic man jumps from his chair. Catch it, dumbass! Can you see we're trying to shoot here? What you filming? The detective drama called None of Your Goddamn Business. Any other questions? That's cool. Is this like a murder scene? Keep it up, it will be. Hey, you know what? Wait a second. Wait a second. You from around here? Yeah? I could use some cultural expertise, as you might say. We're filming a Bayou Cop drama, and all these knuckleheads are from LA. Actor Asset turns towards the director. I told you, Kevin, I'm from Texas. Oh, that's right, Noah. I forgot your Harvard-educated buddy bought a boutique ranch outside Austin. Well, don't make you a cowboy, Hoss. Now hush up before you scare off the yokel. Director returns his attention to you with a mild look of disgust. Help us out, will you? The script needs some work. What do you say? Sure. Great. Hey, Noah, get over here so you can learn something from the stupid redneck. Actor smolders, whispers under his breath. I'm a redneck. Fine, Noah, you're a redneck. A real salt of the earth kind of guy. But as luck would have it, we came across an even dumpier hayseed than you, okay? So just take a knee. Alright, anyway, need some good slang. What do you call a villain, a bad apple, a lowlife? Bad daddy. Bad daddy, huh? Not solemnly. That's pretty jive, pretty seedy. I can work with that. Great, that's so. One more thing. What's a more regional way of saying to murder, to kill? Send him home with the roosters. Send him home with the roosters. Maintain severe eye contact. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Sounds raw. Sounds real. Remember it, Noah. Home with the roosters. Well, I'm satisfied. Bad daddy. Send another poor bastard home with the roosters. There's a shiver down my spine. I seriously have to repeat this. This is how real people speak, Noah. This is how people talk about Silver Lake. I don't understand. Real people are saying weird, gross shit all the time. Memorize that line, because that line will win me a Golden Globe. Oh, Director Half remembers your presence. I'm pretty good at just telling, alright. You always had a knack for it. Guess I owe you one. You ever need anything else, talk to somebody else on set. Just don't bother me. I'm busy. I'll get lost. Freight lorries being repaired with bachelor trees over the levee. Film crew set up along the road. So many evenings spent watching traffic pass by this little gas station. Little has changed. Neighbor business still sits abandoned. Around the streets are quiet and empty. Well, well, well. Look who's back. Space, please. Give me some space. What happened? Carnival forget you beside the road? You even brought your little doll. That's cute. Well, Troy, you look like shit. I ain't gonna start with you. How come the rest of your family's so chill, but you so uptight? Like you know anything about my family. Bruh, ain't like Norcos in the big metropolis. Used to go to La Branche with Catherine and Blake while you're busy, Hell, what were you doing? Bleaching your hair or some shit? Now they got all these clowns like you saying Catherine dead. They were to let her go that easy. You trolling me about my dead mom? Trolling? You're so damn sensitive. Can't say nothing around you. Your mom was excavating all the way along the rim of the lake. She used to pay me help from time to time, matter of fact. Need somebody smart. Somebody vigilant. Somebody like me. Especially with S.H.I.E.L.D. snooping around. I've seen some wild shit out there in the swamps with Catherine. What kind of shit? I won't bother telling you about it. Might hurt your brain. Anyhow, this ain't story time. Not letting you out in this gas station. Goddamn company that runs this dump did me dirty. They swamped me with an ATM machine for speaking truth. Ain't letting nobody till I get an apology, very least. That sucks. Don't patronize me with your weak pity. Really want to get through? I'll give you some of them pills your brother was selling. That might persuade me. Leave. Yeah, shuffle off then. Okay. I'm not gonna fight. I don't feel like fighting. A lone horse drinks in a stagnant water pooled along the riverbank. Memorial languishes on river mud. A 2x4 cross, plywood black, cairns of pulverized concrete. Frayed haphazard plywood's remembrance. Here pass the brave freedom fighters of January, whose cries of liberty echo through the generations. Much while lettering, different hands scratched fake across the bottom of the placard. Man sits on a pile of flotsam, his head buried in his canvas jacket against the sharp air. Stupid horse. Man's gaze stays fixed in the opposite gaze of the river, never turned to you nor the horse. Yeah? Spits on the dirt at his feet. You know what they dump in all that water? Hell of a cocktail. Spits again, wiping a stream of mucus on his sleeve. What are you out here for anyway? Ain't you heard they got a criminal on the loose? Just be sharp, young one. Friend knows her family. He was buying pills from Blake and occasionally helping your mom with her research. Says she was conducting research in the lake. The Floodgate Tavern. Main Shield workers gather here after their shifts. Closed. Should be open later in the evening. Overworld. Guess we're going to the kitchen. Pocket your mom's pills. Got pills? On the way you're getting through. Yeah, I got your pills. Don't move. I'll let you cross the picket line this time, punk. Dusty bags of dog food line the shelf. Manual price scanner. Protein bars, bubblegum, breath mints, taffy, etc. Wonder if this place ever started checking IDs. During high school, friends would drive all this way just to get booze. Immaculately stocked cigarettes. Uses hand on the shelf. Its disembodied illuminated head kiosk levitates silently on a browser tab. Good evening. How may I help you? You own this place? I'm Discountware, a distributed cloud-based operating system for American Discount Southeast Incorporated. Semantic version number 16.3.3. The owner of this franchise is Perlo and Sons LLC. Discountware is licensed Perlo and Sons LLC via standard American blah blah blah. How do you like this job? I proudly perform the routine maintenance operations procedures of 227 American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise locations across the Southeast region. American Discount is a model company awarded for excellence in business and community service. Thank you for inquiring about American Discount Southeast. Yo, Troy, the guy outside. Thank you for your inquiry. I forwarded to. Your Sons has declined to respond to your inquiry. So why Troy get fired? American Discount Southeast prides itself on outsourcing mentorship and jobs training program. American Discount Southeast Incorporated works to ensure that each franchise location provides opportunities for career growth. American Discount locations, we leverage automaton machine learning technologies to enhance the lives of all employees. To apply for a position at A, but please visit American today. I'm good. You grab a fuse. I detect they have merchandise in your possession. You must remove any unpurchased item from your backpack and scan them in order to exit the store. Use my inventory, drag down from inventory to the intended target. Scan the fuse. Thank you for your purchase. Got the fuse? Good. We'll be able to use the bike to get around town until I'm done with the truck. Turns out that Blake still hasn't returned. He's been spending a lot of time in his Sharpie paperbacks lately. Perhaps we should look from there? Let's go. Yeah, it's like a spinning transition. Sky bleeds a color you knew as a child. Airline highway passes beneath your feet. Millions joins your party. Amic party members are clicking your portraits party menu. If you're stuck, you may be able to help. Nolan shouts over the wind. Bike runs much better now. You can use it to get around during your visit. How's Blake been? The year that you left, Blake became uncontrollable. His behavior troubled Catherine deeply. He's beginning to mind her of your grandfather. After he was expelled from Distran, he began running drugs in the parish, made himself many enemies. He put those things behind him after his illness, but now that she's gone, I'm uncertain what to expect. This place can ruin people. I'm sorry for leaving. Blake took it very personally, but your mother understood. He always wanted to experience America while he could. Did you take it personally? No. How have you been? I'm always the same, Kay. Always the same. That bad or good? Whichever you prefer. Sounds zen. Perhaps. What's it been like around town? Gio's been expanding since you left. Catherine took your grandfather's boat into the lake to investigate reports of construction in the swamps along the shoreline. She assumed to be unpermitted shield activity. She was unable to find any evidence of it, however. It was clear she found something during that investigation. What was it? I don't know. Perhaps you do? What makes you think she found something? I've known Catherine for a long time. Her behavior changed. In any event, something drew her to the lake in the months before her death. Where could Blake be? There's much of his time in Sharpie paperbacks. Perhaps we should check there. Yes. Mom was investigating reports of construction in the lake. She found no evidence of it, nor who might be behind it. Your mom conducting research in the lake. I was investigating reports of unpermitted shield construction in the lake. Well, there was something she saw, but what? Your mom, what? I saw something in the lake. Young man leans against his station wagon while scrolling idle on his phone. His silhouette darkened by the fluorescent glare of the Payday's lender screen. Started doing this rideshare thing a few weeks ago. Hate it. Why? Tastes like shit. Spending hours a day making small talk smelt my brain. They're broken axles driving over a pothole in Holly Grove. Yeah, I hate ride. I did for a little bit, but eh. It's my grandpa's car. If I trash it, he'll kill me. Drove anyone interesting? There's all types around here. Some guy drove out in the middle of the swamp. 2 in the morning. Asked me to wait. Got out, took off his clothes, jumped in the bayou. Came up a minute later with the bag. Called off, got back in. Found that to be pretty strange. A while back, I drove somebody out to the medical district. He was an odd one. Seemed kinda sick. Asked me all kinds of questions. Do I ever pick up random signals to radio? Weird shit like that. Is that our mom? It's just all types. If I probably gonna try getting out if I just quack at people have been talking about. And it's gotta be better than this. Two teens nod and gesture excited between topics. Where this dog came from? Not sure. She's been sitting here for a while. See your eyes? Them eyes are something, bruh. Stocky Pitbull, piercing green eyes, watches the horizon with a neutral demeanor. As you reach down to pet the dog, she shows her teeth and growls softly. Alright, Pooch. Mom used to come here to dig through stacks. Among heaps of used romance novels westerns, she always managed to find some occult artifact. Yora's also the landlord. Imagine it's the only way she managed to keep a place like this running. Over years, she expected with other revenue-generating schemes. For a while, you can get your phone repaired here. They tried selling vape cartridges, then Kratom, then anime wall scrolls, LSU yard ornaments after that. Remember seeing online they were trying to provide acupuncture. In the end, the schemes always fail, and only the paperbacks remain. You wonder how anyone could read this dim and cluttered bookshop. As I suggest, see Blake's childhood friend Erica waiting behind the counter to greet you. Hey? Emilian, when did you get back to town? I've been in Norco for quite some time. Perhaps you're misremembering, Erica. Weird. Guess so. Hey, you looking rugged these days, old friend. That's an intense scar above your eye. Got before I left town. And the minute you return, you're right back in the mix, huh? Heard you ran to Troy. Keeping up with your travels online, but I haven't seen you post in a while. Tossed my phone at Rio Grande. I expect that. It seems more and more common these days. I avoid my phone as well. Helps that the connection has been so erratic. Been hearing people chop down cell towers, tearing fiber cables off the ground, try to rip the internet apart. Nods to ensuing silence. That because of your mom, huh? Yeah. I miss the hell out of that woman. Same. You and your brother have been living in my heart since I heard the news. I know you weren't on his best term with your mom, but she loved and admired you. She talked about you constantly. I think you used to make Blake upset. You felt like you were the favorite. He's absurd. But we still love him. Have you seen Blake lately? Yeah, I saw him just yesterday. He has been around the house? He has not. Said he was heading to Floodgate Tavern when I saw him. May have gotten wasted. I know Gus let him sleep behind the bar a couple of times. You know you're coming, Kay? He never mentioned it. Figured he'd try to avoid me. He'd be like that sometimes. I've had to be delicate with him recently. Asked him how I was doing, he goes quiet. If I offer help, he doesn't return my texts. He's broken. Sometimes I see glimmers of light in his personality, but it's rare these days. If I hear from him, I'll tell him how to find you. Scan tiles on a shelf. Don't be a vampire. Pick a slim, self-published paperback from the shelf, flip it to random page. Our dark and lonely night spends cavern of despair, hidden from daylight. Blackout curtains are all that defer my eternal death. Stop being vampires with sex, but it's not. It's awful for your skin. Look pathetic. Blood tastes like bomb water. Didn't think it'd be like this. That's actually pretty funny. Good Hope Cemetery easement. Carbon copy of document authored by St. Charles Parish Plan Committee. Document outlines the parish intentions to secure a roadway through a 90-meter stretch of Shield Industrial Complex. It's easily allowed descendants of those entombed to visit the Good Hope Cemetery. Grave sites are currently surrounded on all sides by the refinery. Interesting. Good luck finding Blake. Like I said, it's probably a long night at the bar. This here is illustrious crouton. Found it behind a dumpster out back looking cardboard. Where you do, don't try to pet him. He's a devil. Got scars on my hands from this damn cat. You know I gotta try. Kitty! Oh wow, crouton usually buy strangers. He must like you. Seems to be getting a little excited. Your brother was headed to Floodgate Tavern. Not just the Erica because he dropped by Sergeant Paperback Seer yesterday evening. Brother. Never seen a cat purr this hard. Maybe you two should slow down? No! More! Alright, stop touching the cat. Good looks like he's fixed it to explode. Explode the kitty! Woohoo! What the fuck just happened to the cat? Hey, goddamn! I told you to stop fucking with the cat. What the hell just happened? Yeah, let me go through our time. I'm a little pissed you kept Miss the cat. Just give us a space, okay? This. Grab the phone case from the counter. That was so bizarre. I love it. I do hope Erica is correct and that Blake's absence due to nothing more than another drunken night. My intuition leads me to sense that something is wrong. Do you feel 2K? Does something feel strange to you? Several weeks ago. Greater New Orleans Neural Visioning Clinic. What brings you here tonight? I want a record for my children. I don't want to leave my kids alone. They may still need me. I understand. And you refer to Mr. Richard? Duck. That's what everyone calls him. Yes, Duck. We follow this branch with some interest. Whack app? Who hasn't? I gather we'll be discussing this more details as things progress. For now, let's begin with a simple exercise. I can talk about your earliest memory. Is it pine trees, yes? Look at that. That's right. Tell me about them. They grew from concrete. And cracked the driveway. And the concrete broke into pieces. Made your father upset. He'd see them and frown. But he remained silent. He sit quietly in the truck, dissatisfied. Wouldn't say a word. Speaking of those moments made you a fool in his mind. Your father's house was safe. Wish I could have stayed, but he wouldn't have it. And that's why he married Blue. Yes, you have somewhere to go. We bought our little place on Good Hope Street. The whole thing was a mistake. When I told him I didn't love him, it was my father's voice. I told him I never loved any man. Was it true? No. That was a difficult night for you. It didn't feel real. Where was Blue? He sat at the window all night long. The east-facing window? Yes. When you stood over him to apologize, you saw the flare stack and refinery in his eyes. Ooh, love that art there. That's right. How was it after that, in time before he died? We circled each other in wide orbits. I hide at the center of the house, nursing Kay and only leave when I heard him step out. We sleep on the couch next to her crib. He's seen her own occasional lullabies. Pet her head. Whispered to her about his life. Then there was the explosion. When the cat cracker blew, they say he fell 5 stories. Went to identify the body on Thursday night. Remember the tempo of the streetlights. The police scattered across the East Bank. Harry canned a blanket. Never cried. Tell me about this man. I would see him from time to time around Norco. This was many years back. Several weeks ago, Blake saw someone passing by the house. I think it was him. Why? I just do. The robot is no longer there to deter him. Million? Yes. Could be it. What was your first encounter with Million? Let me think. He came to me in the parking lot. He was about 12 years old at the time. Knew blue from his days at the aluminum refinery. I stared for a long time into her constellation of eyes. They swirled in a kind of desperation. I took her home, nor was another mistake. You were reckless in those days. I woke up any trouble I could find. What's the significance of this image to you? It's... well, no, that's what I'm trying to find out. The sphere. It followed me in the lake. When? Recently. A few weeks ago. This is where Mr. Richards' branch factors into your biography. Duck's version escaped a hard fork, extremely rare instance. It grew into some kind of monster. He began speaking to me through radio, told me to install an app. An app? Yes. I think it has something to do with the thing, the sphere, whatever it is. So long as it pays, I don't care. I can use the money. See. This is the last control point that you submitted. Would you like to include additional thoughts and memories? Anything not included in the intake form? No, that should be enough. I'll now begin disconnecting the sensors. Slight feel nausea, disorientation is normal, and no cause for alarm. Thank you for your patience, Miss Madere. So those are saved no matter what. So... wobbly. Yeah, wibbly wobbly. No idea what Super Duck wants from me. Better check my phone. Ma'am? Ma'am, are you okay? My eyes are just playing tricks on me, I guess. Vertigo and visual distortion are common side effects of the versioning session. Should I contact our on-call physician? No, it's fine. Very well. Last name? It's Madure. First name Catherine. One moment. Your head drive is fully synced. You're chosen our silver tier. Product does not come pre-installed with Airware block services, as is provided as is without warranty. You are eligible for free sync anytime before the new year. Thank you for choosing Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs. Wallet watch. Messenger. Hey. Check in, please text if you can. I'm fine. Where are you, dear? Arizona. We're in Arizona. I don't know. Love you. Just check it in. Still in Arizona? You Mex. Be careful. It doesn't seem safe right now. Call when you can. Getting worried. Hey? Blake says he heard from you. Really getting concerned. Please call. They put me in around chemo. Love hear you from you. Call? Case picker. Ah. Does here need to go to Curious Duck? You contact Curious Duck. Interstate Expressway traces a scar from Claiborne Avenue from east to west. East. The bridge cuts east through Terminate and 7th Ward like places whose stories should be forgotten and left behind in haste. Pillars tell the stories beneath the interstate. East above the Industrial Canal, the Moldering Strip malls, Narrow expanse of the lake, the shrimp boats that prowl the black marble waves. East through Mississippi, winter weeknight darkness, and onward to Florida where it terminates. West. West is the suburbs that Catherine calls home. West is the concrete expanse that breaks clean and sharp at the St. Charles Parish line and gives way to Cypress Swamp. The Tupelo Crown spire above the overpass, silhouetted by a natural glow that leads to Norco. Miss. Unkind smile of personal injury lawyer Martin Smart hangs above Interstate 10. His eternally coiffed hair clings desperately to his head. His hallmark blood red tie catches the eye of driver speeding east. Click away, the sign reads. A marked neural vision clinic is empty at night. Business of questionable repute, it caters largely to clients of modest means. Keeps odd hours to accommodate students and evening commuters. Online reviews range from lukewarm to alarming. What does it say to meet him? Makeshift puppet theater. The curtains are closed. You'll come by later to see what this is about. Your refinished Art Deco structure glows beyond the overpass. They turn charity hospital and art lofts. Disgusting. The City Hall and French Quarter. So it's taking forever to start. I'm starving. Been any of these yet? No? What is it? Puppet show. They always start late. I told them I help load the gear, so I'm stuck here until it's over. Stomach's gonna eat itself. Yeah, I wonder if I have to feed him. Go to French Quarter. Overpass. Curious Duck. And that is why Murray Lavu opened a t-shirt Royal Camera Shop at Royal Street. That's not scary at all. Pay for a ghost tour. We're just gonna walk around looking at t-shirt shops. I want my damn money back. This is a farce. What kind of tour guide are you? Well, technically not one, but... Excuse me? My roommate is. Where is he? Long story. Came all this way because the website said it'd be fun. Having an alright time. This was supposed to be enchanting. You want to try and score some Molly? Hate New Orleans. Oh ho ho ho! Santa's eyes rolled wildly in deep sockets. His mouth twists into a smile. How are ya, dear? Got a dollar spare? Help spell some Christmas cheer? Where's the money go? What are you raising money for? Are they very benevolent? Like a food bank or... Yes. Yes, a food bank? Food bank, veterans, animal shelter, who cares? Just give me $1. My last one. Going back to your word, are you? Fine. Take it. That's fine. I'll take it. You'll take it? Thank you. I'll do what I can. I'm probably screwed or something. The small plaques. Curious Duck. This place. Later. Hey, ma'am, you got anything to spare? Gave me a last $1 too. Got just across the street. Santa. You sketchy Santa your money? Last says to raise money for veterans. Last night was for leukemia. Night before that was something else. Respect the grip, but he stole our corner. Tell him something. You should confront him. We did. He, tried to kill us. Yeah. With a knife. Wow. But still, so just bruised a little. Are you okay? Feel a lot better if I had another drink. I'll talk very subject. He looks upon. He approaches. Oh, hey, hi. Watches Catherine with a clownic grin. So is this? I'm flying last, and these makes a grand sweeping gesture above the pot of vague meat. Are my hot dogs? You like one? Sure. What the hell? What the hell? I'm dying anyway. Really? You're buying a hot dog? That's great. Seem a bit surprised. Just been a while since I've gotten some business. Been a little slow. Haven't ordered new dogs in a while. These are old dogs. Nothing to worry about. They keep well. How old? This is popping. Like I said, it's doing really well back in blah blah blah. That's nearly a decade ago. How would you like yours dressed? Tell you what, I think I'll pass. I'll be here all night. Anything else I can help you with? Leave. I'm guessing I feed the poor bastard that thing. Go to City Hall real quick. Fingers sits at desk overlooking Duncan Plaza and deepening winter night. Watches the fingers of a cool front animate the tops of oak trees in the park. Watches the last remnants of commuter traffic leaving Canal Street. Pulse and taillights, and shift workers running towards the bus. Man holding skateboard scrolls on his phone. Beautiful night, huh? Lovely. There's finally a cool front. Been waiting months for it. I'm out here most evenings. No one bothers you around this time. Plus, see a different side of the place. What do you mean? How so? You'll pass through this building at night you never expect. You know what they call themselves? The Gregs? Garys? Can't remember the name. No idea. Kids that squad at the Promenade Mall? They're obsessed with Ken or John? Nope. Then probably wouldn't mean much to you. But anyway, I see them come in and out of the City Hall almost every night. I know it's them because my buddy Bruce got wrapped up in this stuff. Before you get initiated, make you wear his goofy red polo shirts. Once you're full Greg, Gary, whatever, you get to wear a blue polo shirt. Like the joke? And it is. But I don't think they realize it. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff I see around here at night. Why do they come? Wish I had a clue. Armed security guard greets Catherine as enters the building. Sits on one stool next to walk-through metal detector. Good evening, ma'am. Badge, please. Damn, I left it at the house. There are no council meetings scheduled for this evening. Need no plain ID badge to enter. There are strange people come through here at night. Guy out front mentioning squatters in polo shirts coming in and out of the building at night. I don't get paid to answer questions. Uh-huh. Dog's gonna eat itself. Door's locked. Place. No, not now. Nope. Nope. Hmm. Curious Duck's door is locked. What's with this shop over here? I told to come by, but the door's locked. Curious Duck? Rosie doesn't let anyone in unless they know a secret knock. What's a secret knock? Can't say. Sorry. Urgent, please. Well, I do need some business. Alright, I'll buy one of those hot dogs. You won't regret it. Dalfo, how much? $14. Is that a joke? Is what a joke? Price, do you take wallet transfers? Cash only. Damn, well, what if I send some business your way? Then I'll show you the dock. Fine, it's a deal. Poor guy's gonna be starving. Crowd has arrived to watch the show. Think for starving. You consider yourself an adventurous eater? You like to live dangerously. There's a guy selling old hot dogs up the street. Sounds like a delicacy. Always looking for a way to fortify my intestines. Show's getting started after. I'll grab one after it's done. Take a seat. Might as well. Ooh. Deep in the cypress hollow I hide. I mourn this evening. My last child has died. That's a good gator shadow. I wonder if that's actually something that can be done. They hang hooks from the trees with chicken thighs. They shoot bullets in our head behind our eyes. It's a curse that I'm the last to survive. I was once captured by a fisher fool who called me his own. He walked me like a dog along the stinking streets. Fed me strange plants and deli meats. He even covered me with blankets when I went to sleep. Left on the night of the monstrous flood, the fool has not rested a single night since. Stalk these bayous each night, hoping to see my eyes shine. He calls out a ridiculous name that was never mine. Oh, I just realized this is lining up with the billboard. That's pretty cool. Tonight I will shine my eyes at him. I have a request. Kill the shrimp-catching man who killed my children. Move his head. Bring me his skull. Do this and may again leash me like a dog. Interesting. Been a long time since seen anyone down this bayou. They're all too frightened anymore. Biggest alligator hunt this lake. She makes her den across the way. Took my child from me. I buried him where I found him, near where she stay. Visit site daily, hoping my catch her, but she's no better than show her face. Wanted to cut that big skull of hers? That'd be something worth bragging about. I mean, roadside marvel. There'd be money to make. That rifle holding. Wait, you say? Leave. Hello, Fisher Fool. You chose Bayou for many nights. Here I am, the one you're trying to find. The child hates dead across the lake. Bring me the head of the shrimp-catching man. The one who captures the small ones, peel the flesh from his skull. Do this and I'll be your dog again. Alligator hates dead from a meat hook fastened limb to a cypress tree. Then, stranger, change your mind? Kill the shrimper. I want a doggy alligator. I want a doggy alligator. Here you go. You my bidding, Fisher Fool, just like an obedient dog. Today you held me captive, my patience strained. Not humiliate me again. Consider this your last mistake. Oh no! Ah! Oh no! Betrayal! Barossa Horda struck the Fisher Fool's eyes. First I took Willem, but left him alive. Made him crawl like a dog before he died. Oh no! Ah! Betrayal! Maybe they're hoping for an encore? I was discussing the show. Got from a puppet show. Guess he followed my food recommendation. It is pretty tasty. Thanks for rec. Might get another one. Wait for it, pal. Hope you know where to find a bathroom around here. Hey, thanks for sending some business my way. No problem, but we had a deal. Deal? You're supposed to show me the knock? Oh well, sorry, Rose would be upset. Are you kidding? I sent you business. Show me a knock. That was a deal. Well, okay, but I'll show you once. So, here, listen. It's all 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the Doctor Who knock. Did you get it? That was a secret knock? Very secret. That's how everyone knocks. Exactly. Who would suspect it? That's actually kind of clever. And Catherine knocks on the door and hears the slow sound of it unlocking. That's actually kind of clever. People overthink it and they just get it wrong all the time. Cat looks familiar. Unopened merchandise boxes are pushed to every corner of the room. Mass-produced novelty voodoo dolls and tribal figurines clutter the display case. Oh, hold on. Most novelty New Orleans themed strips line the wall. Classic simulacra ceremonial masks hanging on the wall. An overpriced selection of travel guides, cookbooks, haunted histories, New Orleans fill the shelf. God jumbo Mardi Gras beads and other trinkets spilled from the table. Don't touch the ball. I feel like she should have a Jamaican accent. Suppose you can come here with your soft little hands and touch on my magic ball. Don't work like that, love. Now I got to clean up the smudges. They've been eating French fries. Greasy hands. Nasty. Must be one of them super duck people. Always come around here looking down at their cell phones. Actually, maybe it is. Maybe it is Jamaican. At their cell phones. Greasy hands. Terrible. The app said I should come here? The app. Yes, ma'am. Something not right about you. You a drug head. I'm sorry, is this the right place? It is, just calm down, love. You made it. Dallas will tell you what's what. Go talk to Dallas. I called him when I heard you try to break into the place. Hell of the racket you were making. Jigged on the handle like you couldn't get a hold of it. Now I see why. Dallas will be right up front. I don't got time to be babysitting you. Now that I got to clean up all this. Stains all over my ball. You would check your shoes before you came in? They're clean. My shoes are clean. Well, no, that's a lie. One last thing. The gym still got hair on your neck. That thing ain't real. I know. Trashy. That should be Dallas right there. Guessing you're Catherine? That's right. Rosie debriefed you? Was that a debriefing? I don't know if that's what I call it, but sure. She'd be kind of... Guess it's gaze into the sky and back to Catherine. Never mind. Back job should have a ticket with the information we need. No reason to stand around. What's Super Duck? What exactly is Super Duck? It's an intelligence of some kind. I don't know its purpose, don't know why it exists, none of that. There are nodes all across the region, points where you can speak with Super Duck directly. These are all things Rosie should have told you. Not surprised she didn't. Tell me about Rosie. What's Rosie got to do with any of this? There are dozens of rendezvous points in addition to nodes. Rosie's shop is one of them. Supposed to be making good money offering her place in network. Probably the only reason she keeps it going. Doubt she's sold merchandise in years. Locks doors, discourage customers. Guess you could call her front. Have been a crack job long? How long have I been using this app? Been doing this since before there was an app. But Super says use the app. I'll use the app. Makes no difference to me. Was this at least partially inspired by Neuromancer? The Neuromancer trilogy? Let's go. I'm ready. Me too. Check the app and let's get moving. The reason I ever came to work quarter is for the work. What's next? I'm at the rendezvous point, so now what? Check your phone. Back out to the information we need. How'd you get involved with Super Duck? This all used to be happening on Craigslist. Posts showing up, the strangest things. I was busting tables uptown. Couldn't stream rent, had a kid to feed. Diary partner to lessons. First I ever did was steal a head drive. Broken a man house Norco. So right out of his office. Brought it to another house. People here were just like me. Just like you, how? Didn't know shit. They were there because of a post, just like I was. House wasn't theirs. Nobody knows whose house it was. They plugged the head drive in the wall. They gave me some cash. I left. Eastern Ontario Paper Supplies in Fat City. Okay. They beat the traffic lights across the sky along the causeway. Doors are locked. The office is closed. Ah, you gotta love the car alarm. Galvanized steel doors supply to warehouses half opened. I see. Oh, it's like... Damn. And you can actually kind of hear her speaking. Chris said Blake went to Felgate Tavern yesterday evening. Let's pass by on the way home and see what information we can gather. Dublin crouton. That's Private Detective Brett LeBlanc sitting at the end of the bar. He's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. Why you look at me like that? Still got chill on my face? LCD posted evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. Image of a man with long gray beard hands over news anchor's shoulder. Oh, that's a sketchy Santa. I think. I thought it was a sketchy Santa. Another pipeline explosion left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. Field officials determined the source of the explosion was due to a botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. A man familiar with local law enforcement, known only as Lucky, was among the pirates, field officials say. He's believed to be hiding in Better Woods along the east bank between Kenner and La Palace. We're interested to call Crime Stoppers with any information. Man lies face down in a bar surrounded by empty bottles. Why are you touching my podna? This is where we came to relax. Don't see how anyone can believe the crap media putting out these days. It's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. Just as towards the TV. That's why you make that website, Keith, to set the record straight? You know that's right. Eating, folks. Could get something started? You know Blake Maderi? Yeah, I know Blake. That's coming around to Reeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. Blake ripped you off? Let him catch him sleep right here behind the bar after last call. And what you know, the boy walked off with the register. He'd been getting himself all messed up in drugs. Let's try to give the kid a chance. Give him some chores around the place. Done with it now. Done with him. Someone said Blake came here last night. You'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. Good for now, thanks. Interesting. Well, if he's part of Quack App and they had him do something there. Let's sure gather information we can from LeBlanc. Or behind Mr. Brisher Batcher Woods. Brother. Never ended up at Floodgate Tavern. Eric said Blake was heading Floodgate Tavern last night. Gus bartender said Blake never showed up. Brother. What the? There's something still there? Hold on. Oh. Private investigator Brett LeBlanc. Stay here long enough, you never know who might pass through. Hey Gus, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen these two around before today. Sure, Gus, that filthy one right there, that's Kate Marjorie's oldest. Other one's a robot. You pulled my leg. That's Kay? Blues baby? Come on now, work the turnarounds for Blue. Good man. Great man. Has some stories in them. How come his kids came out like they did? Look how this one's dressed. Looks to me like she headed to the job site. Or a circus. Blue passed before his time is why them kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. You're right about that one, Keith. Sad the way the kids turned out, but forget all that. You two are lucky to be stumbling here while I'm sitting here. You're a couple of top-rate professional sleuth. I happen to have a bit of information. What is it? It's about Blake? They got nothing to do with Blake. For once, this more, you know, mysterious. Like mysteries? The bomb, please. Time is of the essence. Pull your heels, I'll get into it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. That is not correct. Save your battery life, I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you get me a drink so we can talk? I need a beer for your boy. Lord help me, I never sat buying that lowlife a drink. Might need you to buy me a little snack too, see my wallet's all the way out in the car. This is enough to get us going. Alright, where do we start? Remember tell you about me? Maybe? Brett never mentioned me by name. You ever heard of her mention Wild Detective doesn't play by the rules? Say nothing. With this life online for Citizens Norco, good Citizens Norco, well... That was me she was talking about. Story came up. Almost like you got piss poor memory. Us investigators, we got... keep our memory sharp. Boy, you don't know me. I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand? My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. Sorry, just double checking something real quick. Sorry. Catherine, she was a few grades above me at Sacred Heart. I knew her since I was a boy. Everyone around here knew Catherine. She was always getting herself in trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People say she was kin to Jesus. Old man lived behind Luz would say that. Talking about Papa? Yeah, Papa. Been years since I thought about him. A lot you could say about Papa. This was some bullshit and get everyone peeing it. Wasn't all bullshit. Saying a coonat, you guys like me, a child of Christ. You know that's bullshit. We all Christ children. I like that, Gus. You know what I mean. Like, literally. What? This was years ago, long before Blue Tide. Papa told the priest that family occasions came from Jesus. That Catherine had, how do you say it? Like Jesus blood. Got from daddy's daddy and so on all the way back to the old world. Like in that movie. One with the volleyball. That ain't the right movie, Gus. It's the one with the priests and stuff. Hell, I don't know. I don't watch movies. Figure some of that's like to be true. You believe any old shit, Keith. No disrespect. Catherine never noticed. She was off on her own planet, wild as she was. Papa never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she weren't watching him. Blue wouldn't let no man like that near her anyway. Is Papa the homeless-looking guy? Got a point there, Keith. You foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. If I admired her, she admired me. Who wouldn't? Anyone who knows him, I'll piss on you. Or sees him. You've always been jealous of my looks. Or smells them. Now I know you full of it. I sprayed this whole suit down cologne just this morning. Don't mind Gus. Always been the handsome one and he gets jealous. Don't forget what I want to tell you. That's right. Your house is out there near the fence line. That's behind my place of business. I got a window that looks out on the yard, more or less. This is a pretty long story. Like I said, I ain't got my wallet with me. Yeah, you want to buy another drink? That's a real generous offer, Robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. LeBlanc wants another. Word of warning, he'll bleed you dry. Yeah, I bet. Old man Norco named Papa is delicious about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by way of Cajun ancestry. So it's not the same. This is cheap stuff. Ain't complaining nothing. Just make an observation. Tastes like dog piss. Too important information to try to share here. Valuable, you might say. You buy me the cheapest beer in the house? A little rude, maybe. But that's okay. That ain't no problem. Listen here. This is the one I want to tell you. My office window looks out on your mama's yard. Always keep an eye on the street. That was the way it's back, right after Catherine passed. Looking out there at the street like I do, and I see these SHIELD security types leaving the house. It was carrying a box. Saw SHIELD security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying, Robot. It was right at the front door, it's box. Casual as could be. Where the hell were you? And just a kind of security robot yourself? What would she be looking for? Hell if I know. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO they got over there, she always took a bit of interest in your mama. Here she's a loose cannon. What makes her a loose cannon? That's what they say. Talk about Laura? Piece of work, that woman. Surprised she hasn't run the whole operation to the ground. One reason the board keeps her on deck is because of her father. A lot of people want her gone. Who's her father? Thomas St. Clair, founded Clair Bionics. Hey, robots, just like your friend here. Hey, Million. Hell, Mill might be a St. Clair unit herself. You know, man's rich as can be. Thomas St. Clair is a servant of the devil. There Gus goes again with this bullshit. Not bullshit, it's truth. Alright, Gus. Why would she be interested in my mom? Everybody was. Right, everyone what was in her head. Enough about Laura St. Clair. Why didn't you stop the SHIELD agents? Well, because I was busy. With what? You know, just busy. Who cares with that? What? When are you ever busy with anything? All the time. I hardly get a minute to relax. What were you doing? Told you. I was looking out the window. I saw them SHIELD people. Answer the question, Brett. You saw these people break into a home. You always come around and brag about stopping the bad guys. I wasn't so busy. I might have killed them. Sometimes I wonder if half these stories you tell. Ask around town. Everyone knows I'm a killer. Or just fancies make you convince yourself. I was taking a shit. Dick to smooth his sighs as moment of silence settles over the room. The window's next to the toilet. I always watch the street because I have irritable bowel syndrome. I mean, start wiping when I see the SHIELD dudes. Alright, bruh? Would you run down Apple Street with a dirty ass? Man closes his eyes and shakes his head slowly. I think that's a no. You wouldn't. Nobody would. Gotta have clean ass fight crime. Everybody knows that. I've been done wiping. I guarantee you they'd be dead right now. I'm serious. That's... Before we go, got one more thing. I'm hungry. You know, I just appreciate I bought some informants something to eat. Circle back afterwards. Might have a little more information to share. Yes, actually. Like born day, good business, I guess. Laura St. Clair is regional executive of Shield Oil. Role is not secure. Board would like to replace her, but they fear the influence of her father. Is interested in your mom. Like to do some aspect of mom's research. Finished thought. How's this connected? Thomas Sinclair is Laura Sinclair's father, an affluent founder of Claire Bionics, a machine learning startup. Again, quite a few. Oh, more? Prime investigator Britt LeBlanc. Saw Shield agents leave your house with box following your mom's death. Should have mentioned that I don't care much for fries here, but that's okay. I ain't complaining. You would like me a sandwich is all, but forget about that. What's important right now is they understand what I told you. Saw Shield thugs leaving their mama's house with a box. What the box contained? No idea. But they was in there looking for something, no telling what. Got them headquarters deep inside the refinery, in the old plantation house, where real action happens. If I had to guess that's where they're heading, that'd be it. Say, Keith, getting all this? Every word. Keith's making himself a little news website. What's the name gonna be, Keith? Got a few ideas in mind. Just like Duck. Used to be this news junkie too. Dig up dirt and all the bigwigs. That was before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Huh. Some people just want to know the truth. You been by to see Duck, K? Man could use visitors. Who? No wonder you don't remember your mama talk about me. You got pecan for a brain. Hey, I find it surprising you don't remember Duck. Even the damn robot thinks it's sad. You got poor Catherine turning your grave, kid. Better go see him. That old boy knows shit no one else does. Where is he? What do you mean? K-Must told you 1,000 times. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Russell Bond's right to just revisit him at some point. Perhaps. Oh yes, quite. Why you talk like that? Did it make you in like England or something? It's like a queen. Thank you. Anyway, I'll figure I'll see you two again. Good luck. I like the little animation there. Burp. Excuse me. I have more questions. Hurry up then. Looking for my brother. Why don't you ask Gus about it? I don't keep up Blake no more. Too much trouble. I'll get into the refinery. Get into that. No from much experience. You should find one of the people I always talk about in the news help you out. Oil pilots, barricade highway 101. Different pipelines, all that. Then the only kind of to get to security. You'll see on TV one of the pirates been hiding in Batcher Woods. It's all over TV. Points to television. Our pipeline. Right, Lucky. Lucky Keith. Alright. Duck. Maybe he's in Shield? Taking an unusual turn. Eric told us Blake was heading here yesterday evening, but the bartender says Blake has been weeks. Nothing may have happened on his way here. Block says Shield has stolen boxes of your mother's possessions. Nothing else to go on. Must treat your stolen items, hope that they point towards your brother. Accessing Shield's headquarters won't be easy. Without assistance, perhaps impossible. Just recruit help before attempting ourselves. Yes? Well, I suggest we visit Duck. It's good advice. Do you call where Duck lives? Fugitive hiding around Batur. Some mentioned on the news. Legend oil pilot. What about him? Are pirates common? Increasingly so. Department network has reached is largely unmonitored. Claire Bionics is developing new technologies to address this. Hey, where's the Batcher? Batcher Woods are along Mississippi River near Dime's Discount. Can you help us get into Shield? That's reasonable to assume. You find a way into the refinery. Yeah, shield has stolen some of our possessions. We attempted to infiltrate the refinery cells, but I don't think we successful. Let's look around for help. Hi. I see a dog, little black pit, green eyes. Dear, you send her this way. She answered to Potts. You're the one they're looking for? Well, so what? Lucky making news? You want trouble? Here I am. Yeah, dog, you send her this way. Right. At the, paper. As mentioned news, another pirate. Lucky's dog is missing. We're missing Erica. No dog near entrance. Could be Lucky's dog. Right, yeah, at this shop. Dog is gone missing. Go to the world map. Let's see how Crouton's doing. Oh. Not over Crouton, I think, in case you're wondering. I ask you some questions. You bet. Want help? You should let me stop petting the cat. Dog Master Scripture gives her lucky. She doesn't trust us. We will win with a little food. You can win me over a little food. We're gonna find some dog food. Any place to get people food. The gas station. So, did I kill Crouton? I hope I didn't. Got a bag of dog food. Hey, Potts. Dog can grab before dog. Some skipper follows you behind you and step away. Hey, Potts. Oh, you're a good doggy. You're a good doggy. Potts! Brought back my pot liquor. She was having me worry. Potts now, she's tough to come, but Lucky thought they had her. Reach down and pets dog behind her ears as she pants eagerly. Regards, Million. Hey, robot. You look familiar. You're a Claire Bionics unit? No. Alright then. Just like might feel lucky and a little gossip. What gossip? Laura St. Clair. She's one unusual character. Her firing inside out on some wild goose chase. For what? Well, I was hoping a robot might tell me. Anyhow, they call me Lucky. Stick around here. Need help? You find me. Help is just what we need. That right. Must infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. to retrieve the stolen property. We can use a hand. No, I don't got past some fences more than I can count. That's a good time. You got me a couple of grenades in my bag. Lucky will come. You can count on Lucky. Now there are so many of us, we need the truck to get around. Let's return to the house. I have to finish repairs quickly. You got Kay. What do you know about S.H.I.E.L.D.? Lucky know about all there is to know. What about it? How long has the facility been in Norco? You came around here early. All there's plantations. Weren't no money in that after slavery. All that all right there in Gulf. Oil companies come in, get the land cheap. River connects straight to it. The operation down here used to run from their central headquarters. They split up to get around some laws. Now get this regional corporation with Laura St. Clair at the top. And last, if they regret that idea. How about Laura St. Clair? Laura St. Clair is regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. Norco. Board director is appointed because of Thomas, her daddy. They was thinking they get her daddy. Look how that worked out. She done lost her mind. Thomas, he don't want nothing to do with her. What do you mean? Hell, it's all in newspapers. She's been sending survey teams out in the lake. Why'd she send them out there? Don't make no sense. That arid lake, they ain't got no oil, no salt domes. Where she looking for? It ain't much to do with the oil. Thomas Sinclair. Thomas started a company that gets all the security contracts around here. Got his degree from LCU, made out California make robots. Man's a billionaire. Field's board directors appointed his daughter thinking to get some of his expertise at a discount. Ain't known the drama back then, but they sure know it now. Thomas legally disowned his daughter. She tried stealing Claire Bionics out from under him. Some people say she even tried to kill him. Oh, Shield. From around here? Lucky kid from Valkyrie up the Red River. We done travel land, walked Knoxville, sailed to Mexico. Lucky done see a good piece of the world. How long have you had Potts? Potts been my lucky side for 2 years. Found a pregnant beneath the car one day. Couldn't stand to see her with like she was. Met a man with some land, wanted the babies. Thought we'd part ways eventually, but shoot. Guess I got used to her being around. Returned all I did for many times. This is where car rear is supposed to be. Hey, kitty. Hey, hold on. Oh no, I was gonna try to feed the cat dog food. I'll be finished shortly. Lucky waits beside the truck. This Miss Madry house then. Lucky knew no mama a bit. How? She was around, see her a time or two. She weren't no friend of companies either. They'd like to have her dead. You got their wish. No man nods. They did. Companies want to get off the oil. Too much trouble. What do you mean? They put them wind turbines out in the Gulf, and now they build them brain. A brain? Hell, everybody knows that they're building a brain. All refiners are doing that. Gotta hook them up, make a bigger brain. That ain't enough to outsmart Lucky. Lucky smart than any big brain you can dream up. You're gonna use to find fuel out in space. Best luck to them. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a buck. Then why get in their way? Lucky ain't nobody's way. Anybody like Lucky just fine. Did you blow up an oil pipeline? It's a neutral expression and watches this tree line. Lucky done blown up all kinds of shit. People think Lucky hates S.H.I.E.L.D. Lucky don't hate S.H.I.E.L.D. Lucky, he just like causing trouble. Now S.H.I.E.L.D. ain't nobody have a job in this place. Here come that robot. Let's get moving. Want to talk more? Just tap me on the shoulder. Field is building brain. This is touch or conduct exploit missions for off-world mineral reserves. Field. Alright, shall we attempt to cross Axis Shield? 1 sec. Oh, I can't. I was gonna try buying dog food. Let's go. Ah! Monkey flies from the bed of the truck as million speeds down the highway. No! Monkey! Oh! Monkey! That actually scared me. Sorry, just gonna check something real quick. Norco, how many acts? 3 acts. I might do this all in one night. Not the monkey. Now I could probably Get dog food. For the kitty. Oh. Alright, alright. Looks like Shield upgraded their drone fleet. Seeing a couple of these sentinels downriver. They'll keep calling on guards to knock them out. They can't be caught with bullets. Any ideas? Lucky, you need a way in the Curie system. Route their flight path. That's what Lucky thinks. Say, Central just keep going, keep calling guards to knock him out. Great for it. Let's hold off. Decommissioned freight mover is suspended above the refinery. Need to find someone clearing that sentinel. Okay, it makes sense that she'd be pissed. I wonder. Now we have Lucky here. If this man's figure out what she was looking for, come and tell me. Good tech know what's going on. Tell me more about Pawpaw. What do you want to know? How'd you become fixated on my mom? Small town like this, your mom attracted attention. Just watching too many movies, cooked up some strange ideas, got his wires crossed? That's my guess. Sounds about right to me. Where is he now? Living in a ditch somewhere. Ain't nice, Gus. Left here a long time ago. Used to do odd jobs. Roofing, fabrication, that kind of thing. Don't tell him where he went. Probably looking for work. How well did you know him? I see him walking by every now and then. We exchanged a few words. Say he threw a brick through a church window once upon a time. That people buzzing. A lot of us knew who he was, but don't know much about him. One of those kinds of people. Pawpaw. Where can I find Duck? Okay. No thanks. Yes? Duck? We call her Duck lives? Must have break through church window. So where does Duck live? Lawn? I wonder. Duck behind the TV? Or no, wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. Make laptop. Duck be viewed through here. Seen at the base of the upper section? Maybe it means upper section, but yeah. Man a ditch the time the refinery blew up. Where the hell that is. Remember the time I had to go into the clinic? Hmm. Maybe in the attic? Oh, it's shifted since last I looked. 2 boxes. Clear away the boxes, we have a portal built into the floor. Unbelievable. How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? Let's find a way in. Remains locked. Hmm. Where the hell is Duck? Try to refinery again, maybe. Hmm. Where the hell could Duck be? Oh! His face. Reacher smiles, but otherwise placid, expressionless. I was afraid of him. He'd be kind Kevin whenever he was around. His health. Took a turn before he left. A bit of lethargy, regular breathing, sores on his legs. One brought him food on days when he was unable to stand. His son. Dead at 14. Explosion in the yard. Natural gas leaking from a pipe. Something causes spark. I see. Alright, so I have to click on it. Alright. The pipeline. Trust property Shields Chemical Annex. There's only one neighborhood along that fence line. What's left of it anyhow? All practices home pass through the black ink of your mind. Perennial accumulation of dust. Damp curtains and pile of cans at the kitchen table in those refining shadows of the low slab bungalow. Duck lives in dimes. There we go. Nice neighborhood along the fence line of Shields Chemical Annex. Duck lives there. There we go. I see. Shields Chemical Annex takes a small distance from the house. House partially boarded up. You assume this artifact of hurricane preparation has since become a permanent fixture. Hi. Bye. Not the first ones come through here, toppling over my shit in the dark. Since the buyout, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty. Come around looking for copper. We wouldn't do that kind of thing, Kay. Not like your brother. How's it been, Duck? How's it been? About how it looks. It's such a mess with the head drive. Trying to keep myself out of trouble till it's my turn to go. So. Head drive? I unleashed it. Monster. Super Duck. Calls itself that just to get to me. Just to piss me off. My fault. The company that made it for me. I should have known from the get-go. They only do their business at night. Found out later they don't even have a license. Your mother went to the same clinic for hers. I tried to warn her. Junk that was in my brain. Against the laugh. It spread around like a virus. It's even in the trees. I told your mother, don't get messed up in any of that. She was talking through her head, talking to her through the radio. I said, turn off the radio. She never listens. Stopped responding to me. Bring that monster's got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with. So, help my mom? Right near the end. Okay. Lived like she wasn't sick. Never quit. If I could see it wearing her on her. Took a toll on her body. Started in her liver. They burned it out. Thought maybe that was the end of it. You know what? They found little in her lungs. She was still going all over town, walking up down the airline like some kind of bag lady. Figured she thought it'd go away, she ignored it, but that didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, it never did quit. Been getting sores. Cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. Tried to tell her that. Said, Catherine, it's not the kind of thing you can work off. Think she listened? By the time it got to her brain, that's all there was to it. No more working. No more doing nothing. But she already gotten fed up with me by that point. Never really made amends before they put her in that mausoleum with your daddy. Hurts my heart thinking about it. What can you do? No hiding for God's will. So. More questions? Monster. My mom's working for it? Hate even think about that thing. Knows I'm here dying while it grows and grows. Big, disgusting, toxic birds sprouting around for ground over region with teeth and hands and all kinds of shit. Unbelievable. Turns my stomach. But you know what? I won't be the first to die. Hell no. Roped your mother into some lunacy. You wouldn't tell me details. I couldn't get a single word out of her after a point. Did you attend her funeral? I planned to. Arranged my godchild picked up and everything. But the day of the service, I couldn't hardly walk. Heard from a couple people that was a beautiful one. For all bridges she burned, there was plenty of people who had nice things to say. A few colleagues from the university showed up. Ones who got her sacked. I know that chapter ass. They buried her with that fake little ring she always ran around her neck. That reminded her of who she was. Rick, she probably wanted to give it to you, but you were gone. And Blake, well, he would have pawned it and wasn't fool enough to buy it. So, ring she wore on her neck was fake? You don't know the story? Kind of funny if it weren't so sad. Granddaddy wanted to prove he was royal stock. They broke into a pawn shop there on airline, stole the biggest ruby he could find. Around telling everyone from the old world. They had traveled from France to Nova Scotia and down the Mississippi River. Well, that was a bunch of bullshit. He ended up in Angola for it, though they never did find the ring. Catherine took it to appraiser one time. It's cubic zirconia. Fake. Man spent months in jail for a fake piece of jewelry. After that, everyone started calling him King Pierre. They laughed him out of crevasse. I'm almost fired from university? Sure, you're young. It couldn't have been too long after Blue Pass. So I up and down and get that job. Nothing special, just a community college in the city. That's Catherine. Everyone play it straight. Suppose Blake took after her in that respect. That's about my mom. Mention the buyout? Miss Notice coming in. Houses are all gone. People here have been fine with S.H.I.E.L.D. all their lives. They got a little momentum on their side after the last explosion. Papers making S.H.I.E.L.D. look bad. Hell, we were here first. We moved in, we suffered. Gas leaks, noise, explosions. Can't grow vegetables out in the yard. Just won't grow. Never care to move, but knocked doors for it anyhow. If they had dropped it on us, my little plot of land would be worth something. Money they were offering to buy us out was alright. Be worth a lot more had they never come. Number they put in front of me, I said piss on it. I could have sued after Reese died. I just didn't have the energy for it. Now I'm the last one left in Dime, so... Sorry about Reese. History. Most days I can't remember his face, if I'm honest. When you fill out the survey in a head dry clinic, they ask to write down memories. Control points, they call them. I couldn't stand to write out his name. Too painful. I skipped this memory. I regret it at first, but I'm thankful for it now. It'd be a lot worse if that monster carried a piece of my boy inside of it. We're trying to get into a refinery. Not a good idea, Kay. What for? They stole my mom's stuff. Well, that's interesting. Regional executive took a particular interest in your mother. Why? You wanted to know the things Catherine knew, I suppose. Your mother was out in the lake. Feared Shield or somebody was building some kind of rig out there. She wanted to find out for herself. Didn't find what she was looking for, but she found something. Sounded to me like her medication was messing up her head. But insisted it was real. Some kind of UFO. Said it followed her for nearly a mile. Anyhow, that CEO they got at Shield is about as far out of mind as your mother was. Must have caught wind of all this. Catherine got to be careful in her old age. Paranoid even. The important thing she kept hidden. Whatever Shield stole, it wasn't nothing important. Oh, so the more memories I submitted, the more that her monster's gonna grow. We want to get it back. Can you help us get in? I'm going to regret telling you this. I've been sitting on it so long, been dying to tell somebody. I don't know how Shield managed to do it, but they fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood. Ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Not like I know what the hell to do with it. Looked around a bit, but just got myself lost. Can't hardly read the screen. Computer's back there in my little library. Have a look. Whatever you do, Kay, actually be careful. More I want to ask. How you doing, Kay? I was going to ask about sitting in the dark. Quite a lot. Blue is in a mausoleum. Blue wasn't buried. It was interred mausoleum. Visited a few times as a kid. Catherine bought flowers and prayed there. He sat restlessly, waiting for her to finish. Afterwards, dragged you in church that faced River Road, make you touch the holy water. Watched you motion the sign of your cross before fixing your shirt. Held your shoulder as the two of you left. Mom version of her consciousness is the same distributable neurovision clinic as Duck. Device that hosts her consciousness called a head drive. Maura St. Clair is interested in your mom because I was observed in Lake. Grandpa broke into a pawn shop, stole a jeweled ring to uphold the lie that he was descended from French royalty. Mom discovered the ruby was made of synthetic material. She wore a ring around her neck until she died. She was buried with it. That tells me I'm going to need that for something. Duck is an old friend of your mom's who's lost a son when shield pipeline cut through your yard exploded. He versioned his conscious time clinic as her. They fell out of touch before she died. Liz and Dimes is in poor health. I wonder. Collins conducting. Head of a buck is mounted to the wall. Collection of bills, letters, and photographs are pinned to the board. Photographs are various industrial and infrastructural landscapes recognized from around the region. Great Cement Aluminum Refinery, the grain elevators downriver, the airport control tower. Printout containing letterhead at all office. Medray sits in a tray of printer. Mr. Richard, after carefully studying the circumstances of buyout, recommend that you proceed with relocation. He was not legally obligated to provide you with an easement. You may find yourself trespassing private property when leaving and returning to your home. Well, good thing he never leaves. Peruse tiles on the bookshelf. Pigman. Some claim the Pigman is a type of grunge. A grunge? Hides beneath the interstate bridges across Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it they bring the Pigman a gift, he will return a gift to you in kind. Goose Army Corps anomalous light report. Four unlevitating spheres of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Emery Bonnet Carrier Spillway throughout the spring and summer and blood, commissioned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. After careful survey of the soil content area near Camp Emery, Air Inquiry has determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of combined pockets of gas that, given exposure to efficient heat, may ignite. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for flowing luminous sphere. Oh yeah, it's just swamp gas. This is what... Pull the mouth of the deer. It articulates open by the way of an internal hinge. Inside the mouth is a golden key. Move from its perch and slide into your pocket. Opposite side bookshelf reads Junior Champion Reese. Right. Strange ornamental box. Attempt to open the box. It's locked. Storage containers full of paperwork, newspapers, clippings. Flip through clippings that could fill containers. Most relate to a catalytic cracking unit explosion of blah. Descriptions, aftermath, destruction, displacement, the workers who died. Fathers list them on the names. The small collection of letters folded with care decayed by time. Read. Let's stick to letters from here. New phone in the house shows a listing of incoming calls. That's unbearable last night. Words leaving my mouth that never entered my head. Please know that how much I care about you and how much I wish I could tell him. I understand that your frustration. I'm sorry, and I love you, and hope you could bless me with your patience a little longer. Love you with my whole heart, Steve. Oh, a printer and not a... So it's a printer and not a... What's it called? Like a computer or anything. Also, large trackpad magnified display. Cast your finger on trackpad, waking the machine. Use security terminal displayed on console. Use terminal. Set before shield terminal display. This is a map of SHIELD Sentinel drone security fleet. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. If you want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from the zone. There are currently 3 drones patrolling Zone A. Perhaps there's a way of relocating them to other zones. So 3 capacity. This precaution place any zone from being... This precaution place prevent any secure being secure, but there may be a way around this. No zone can host more than 3 drones. One zone contains no drones. The maximum capacity neighbor will allocate to a drone that's a secured neighbor. Means that removing the last drone from Zone A must be sure that none of its neighbors are at maximum capacity. Alright, this is a bit of a puzzle. From neighbors at max capacity. Alright. From no neighbors at max capacity. Okay. Hmm. Zone's been cleared from the entrance. Like this would be helpful. Nice. I want to talk to him. How you doing, Kay? Go to mausoleum. Go to church. Approach the church and try door, but it's locked. It looks like someone tried to break into my mom's crypt, I guess. Base of your mom's crypt is damaged, with cracks along around the edge. Here's to someone's tampered with the crypt. With a pry bar, we could open it ourselves. Leak? No. But I imagine that ring is going to be important. Definitely going to be important. Right. Face the crypt. Feels away thin caulk bead effortlessly. Someone has removed Catherine's casket. Your mother's ring. She wore a round chain around her neck. Fake ring. A letter, the penmanship delicate, it reads, Beloved Kay, her remains are safe. Be reunited with your family soon. That'd be super duck. Conducting research. And the like. Was exhumed. Bar stolen from Red Church Mausoleum. Mom. I can think of 3 possible places to use the ring. The church. The door. Or the statue. Try the door. Wait, why did I go here? I don't want to go here. No. Let's show the ring to him. That's your mother's ring. Thought they buried her with it. Restore that ring. That'd be sad. Weren't so granddaddy. Hmm. Gotta do some stupid ideas. Yeah, I should have known. Hold on. Checking something real quick. Probably gonna be pissed when I show her this, but alright. So just once we clear these two, we're in. Ready? Let's do it. And nods. Not much to it. When the sun's not around, you more likely that's why you live to, but more or less let you walk into the place. Take a look at that big fella. Great mover? Hell of a machine. Can really put on a show with one of them. Lucky, just think it out loud. Get to it, Refinery's ours. Catherine, you made it! To this warehouse. Big Bird. I sure did. We have a job for you. You'll pay. Let's solve some problems before you die. Dallas. No stranger to the network. You will assist Catherine. Yes. Catherine, in Lake, you saw the stone. You see the stone. You want the stone, but it has evaded us. You got that from memories. Super Duck is... what else? A network. A system of signals. Wireless communication of locusts and frogs, cypress roots, disease vectors, internet of flesh, biomimicry, internet of internet, radio towers. They're pretty much just a spreading biomechanical disease. Distributed AI, distributed birds in flight. Super Duck saw you see the stone because Super Duck was an eagle in the sky. The stone is a sky thing that may want, but it reveals itself to no one. No one except for you, Catherine. It followed you through the lake. It loves you. It seeks you. It will submit to you. We must act fast. Shield wants a stone. Claire Bianc wants a stone. Super Duck wants a stone. And John has the stone. John. Everyone hates John. Everyone follows John. Influencer. Dopamine fiend. Convinced himself he's faith in God. Convinced others even. Some young and idealistic, some old and bitter. These are the Garretts of John. You will find them gathered in bowels of Promenade Mall in Kenner. John's hidden the stone in his forgotten place. He will use the stone to attempt to fulfill his prophecies, but his are prophecies of a fool. Got it? Go get me my shiny stone. Hurry, before you die. I want to eat it. Have a good evening, you two. Yeah, this is so inspired by... This is so inspired by Neuromancer. What are you waiting for? Oh, I haven't seen all these. Where you went, Ma? If I'm out, had dropped something on your parents. Getting gone a while. I make a couple stops. I promise. I'm okay, I promise. Like, you heard of your sister? Yeah, she says she's okay. Where is she? Didn't say. Here, where my pills go? In me, we'll call back. I'll go this morning. We'll call. Man, I came back around. I'll be home soon. Calling Uncle Chip. Fine, love you. Love you, sweetheart. Blake, can you hear me? Can you come to the living room, please? Something happened. Out this evening. Everything's okay. You stay home. I'll be fine. I promise. Love you, my nerd. Love you, Ma. Doing well, Duck. Too long, friend. How's the weather on your side of the tracks? I'm on chemo. Terrible. All on myself. They got me carrying around a tank. Blue's waiting for us. I'll doubt that for a minute. Praise the glory of God. Something in your mind, Kate? You want to raise your blood pressure? Try me. Super contacted me. So he did. Don't mess around with that shit. Where he went. Don't go mess around with Super Kate. That thing's got no soul. Like to ruin with all it touches. I need the money. They don't take money where we're going. Can't leave it for the kids to clean up. Blue left in a little bit, but how he went, but out was a fool. Don't worry yourself like this at the end. Find peace. No peace for me. Don't get mixed up with that thing, Kate. I'll tell you now, it won't go how you want. Kate? God damn it, I hope you're listening. Welcome to Oxnard blah blah verification code. Receive online bill notifications. Your bill is directed. Outstanding balance. Posted outstanding balance. Shit. That's... Can you please explain to me what... So wait. Sorry, go. You go. What was that? What was what? There's a bird with the teeth the size of my head living inside that warehouse. Yeah. That's normal to you? No, but I mean... I've seen some stuff in my life. Me too, but... What's this stone? It said it loves you. What was that all about? I don't know. I saw a drone over Lake or something. Why does he keep calling it a stone? Stone, drone, I have no idea. I was a little distracted. Well, I need you to start paying attention or neither of us is getting paid tonight. I got the gist. Some lunatics live at the mall and they got the stone. That's right. Kenner and John and his gang. You keep the stone at the old promenade mall in Kenner. You find a way inside. Get the stone. Bring it back here. You got that? Go to the band ball, steal the magic stone, bring it to giant warehouse bird. Couldn't be more clear. You know the network is inside this building. I'm a little lost. What's up? I don't know what the hell's going on. Super Duck is what? Super Duck. Yeah. What is it? Something like a virus. Infects things. Animals, trees, phones, whatever else. So, what was that thing in the warehouse? A node in the network. There's a handful around the region. Use the app long enough, you get to know him. Who is John? They in the warehouse mentioned John. Kenner John. You don't know Kenner John? Never heard of him. Happy for you. He makes videos. They get shared all over the internet. Watch a couple. Religious stuff. Religious? I turned away for a while, but the cancer brought me back. No doubt. Johnson devises figure among the faithful. Not the most orthodox preacher. Where to find the stone? Any Super's looking for? Probably Mall and Kenner. That's what Super said anyhow. Thanks. Yes. Okay. Okie dokie. Hmm. Used to come here all the time as a kid. Same. I knew it fell in hard times, just didn't know how hard. Drainage canal forms a motor-armed parking lot, divided from its commercial neighbors. Single car sits in parking lot. Subdivision malls rears beyond that lot. Let's go to canal first. Downpour fights way in drainage canal. Its water level slowly rising. Fence joins the backside of two strip malls. Crevice between reveals a smear of light towards Williams Boulevard. Beyond the fence is drive-through chicken, car audio, mattress direct to you, water towers, power lines, crumbling concrete and traffic signs, four landscaping tents, unkept shrubs, solar-fed Christmas lights, weathered and forgotten. Potato chips. Potato chips. A happy bag of potato chips sits beneath the car. That's Keith? Who? Keith Brussard. Guy I went to high school with. Where'd you go to high school? This is Tron. This was right down the street. Not so odd you see him here. In band parking lot in the rain middle of the night? Guess I've been on this app too long. Seems fine to me. Keith? Hey, alright sister. Thought that was you. What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm working. Me too. Working a case. Start me a little news website. What's the website? Ain't got a name yet, so kind of something cool. Keith's News Alert or something like that. Just trying to report on what's really happening around here. We're investigating. Tell me about this case you're working, Keith. Trying to get to the bottom of what's going on in this mall here. Heard they got small boys coming in and out. Textbook adrenochrome harvesting facility. Guy runs the operation, looks as much as pervert as you can picture. Adrenochrome harvesting. I can't tell if he's being crazy or if he's being like a smartass. Kenner John? You got it. Man looks like a slug. I don't know about Kenner John. My guys, start posting in the comment section New Orleans and views. Views of views. You go in there saying you learn to speak to God. Got himself attention that way. Where you know what? This gaggle boy started following him around. Got sick stuff. Guy's a sicko. Right, he's going in and out of the city hall. That's enough. I should keep moving. Maybe we'll come back later, see how the case is going. Like that, sister. Come pass by. Why I don't see you around so often these days? Staying busy. You mind me asking something? Just a thing I find myself wondering about. Sure. Don't mean for this to be rude, but how come you treated Blue the way you did? One of the best men I ever knew. Why'd you ask that? Kept his name. Figured it could have been all bad. Just something I wonder. Oh, wonder about something else. Hey, forget I asked. Too busy to be thinking about that right now. Then go be busy, Kate. Didn't mean to rattle you like that. Four-door mid-size SUV, Voldemort well maintained. Small plastic case device lies in the grass. What is that thing? Had a guess? Saves a tracker. Don't know what use it is lying in the mud. Light pours from partially open garage door. The other crouch disappears beneath the garage door. Forced commentary blares with television's far corner. He studies space beyond the threshold. Compressor, ice chest, tackle boxes, stacks of cardboard, buckets of bolts and wielding scrap. Kitchen supplies, a butane stove, laundry baskets filled with cans of cat food, an old candle burned to its base tipped on the floor. Stacks of this gray newspaper, microphone stand, collection of shadowless lamps lined against the walls, waiting firing squad. Situated amidst the clutter, a man in a red folding chair watched television, his back turned away. Go inside. What are you doing? Just steps in garage. Wait here. Catherine regains her posture beyond door. Man doesn't notice her. Remain silent. Force commentators analyst touchdown. Man watches rapt attention, his head craned. Remain silent. Commercial break. Helicopter view Astro hosting Astrodome. Advertising for detergent. Silly dog spills plate of french fries. Remain silent. Mother's old, sits in domestic life at daughter's home. They place hands. They hold hands. Go to hard place hold the son. Daughter helps the mother with the wardrobe. It cannot stop progression of disease. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Remain silent. Serious side effects may increase dose, weight gain, lost appetite. Mother helps mother with issues. Remain silent. Daughter looks up in the camera. Thank you, the mother says. The eyes of a theater of affection. Daughter smiles, still holding her mother's feet. Welcome, Mom. Daughter helps the mother from the chair and out the door in golden, brilliant daylight. Radiant fades in the commercial end. Everyone's nose depicts it, rolls his head. Business over sort towards the garage, looks at Catherine, turns backwards towards television. Turns again quickly, jumps in his chair. What in the? Catherine lifts both hands, palms out. Sorry to startle you. Hell are you doing in my garage for? Just about Bruce, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Ever since he got mixed up with that internet freak, people like you become by asking about him. I keep saying the same thing. Don't talk to him. Can't get more on the phone no more. Work together at Plant Norco, but he goes out of his way to avoid me. Of course, I landed a computer job while I'm busting my ass with torch all day. I want to look his daddy in the eyes. My kid, she left. Never came back. It's hard. Hard, alright. Can't focus around nothing around here. All this while I'm waiting for him to call. He start digging through all his boxes, looking for a little stuffed monkey he carried around as a kid. Sounds just like my daughter. Figured I could give it to him as some kind of peace offering. What would you tell him if he ever came back? I don't know. Get some sense? I'd say, Bruce, my boy, and this here's your home. I won't turn you away for nothing. That cult shit, that Garrett shit, let it go. Just come back home. That's what I'd say. See him? Tell him, if you see that Bruce, would tell him that. Hell, you can even record and hang on to it till you see him. He blocked my number. I can't get a word to him. I don't have anything to record with. Come back we do. I repeat it. Ain't got no shame left. I'm gone. Get out of my garage. Interesting. Scale model is a case of glass. Placard reads base arc. What do you think that is? RSA. Almost looks like an oil rig. Or a spaceship. Look at a recruitment video plays on the monitor above the entrance. Imagery flashed across the screen, punctuated by text. 3 geometric shapes. Find all 3. 3 geometric shapes. Find all 3. Name tag reads Garrett pinned to a crayon blue shirt. Earned the badge. Power circle by scaffolding. Find salvation in the stars. 2 teens speaking whispers behind the gate. Each is a similar bowl cut, lacks shoes, and wears a blue collar shirt with a gate name tag that reads Garrett. The older 2 eyes Catherine differently. Yeah? Is the mall open? Been a long time since I come by this mall. Still open? Not for you. What's that thing in the case? That thing is our ticket to Mars. Knew it. How many people can fit in there? That's just a toy version, stupid. Room 1's like 500 feet tall. 114 feet and 6 inches. I was close. Yes, Garrett. We're trying to get inside. Either of you gentlemen care to help us into this place? No one's going to help you. You have to help yourself. This is how you live your life? Walk around parking lots in the rain asking for help? More or less. Don't clean up your act. Lift. Become strong. Get a new fit. Look like we're in a bag. No more soft drinks. I hate soft drinks. And don't drink them. You'd be initiated before you even considered letting you in. Initiated how? How many readings have you collected? 3. Bullshit. Then tell me how many days the arc took to complete. 60 years. Took Noah about 60 years to build his arc. Not Noah's Ark, lady. I have no idea what's going on around here. No idea at all. Just got an app, alright? You need to install it if you have any hope of making your way in here. And once you're inside, you need to read the readings of his cathedral. Cathedral? Place where a divine object resides. Don't talk about that with a Civs, moron. What's the app called? Kenner John's Apocryphon. That's it. Kenner John's Apocryphon. Install that shit. Heather pulls out her phone. Done. Where are your parents? I don't know. Watch Jeopardy? Got some candy for us or something? Give me a ride to basketball practice. Glad we got this gate to protect us. What's with the name tags? You work here or... No. Go taxi Garrett. Do you both have the same name? No. Yes. Look, this is just a spiritual shit. We just can't tell you. We can't just tell you about it. We did it to taunt Gooch. Come on, she doesn't use the app yet. Spiritual, just use the app and you know the truth. I'll use the app. What do I do with this app? It's an augmented reality viewer. Just gotta find John's sculptures around town. Sculptures? Virtual sculptures. You always see them on your phone. There's 3. Find sculptures, scan with your phone, learn some shit. Oh, that's cool. Bruce is in Bruce's yard. Don't make it easier for her. Bruce is Garrett now. Show some respect. Each one will give you a clue about the next. You're just giving the whole thing away. You will not collect them all, Garrett. No need to worry. Yeah, true. That last one's a nightmare. Listen, you need help. Go talk to a friend. Who? Open the Apocryphon app will stand parking lot in front of the mall. You'll see friend. Where do you say we can find friend? In parking lot. Open the app, you'll find friend. I want to talk to Bruce. Or retire. I'm gonna get into the mall. We're supposed to get in the mall, Kenner. Get to the stone, bring back Super Duck. The entrance is locked. We're listening to anything, kids. You have to get initiated, get in. How do you get initiated? 3 sculptures hidden around. Virtual sculptures seem open. That's right. He said open a pocket farm Apple stand parking lot in front of the mall. You'll find friend. No ditch man, no scum. It's actually pretty cool. I am friend. What are you? I am friend. Need your help. Here says speak to you. You don't know where to find the first sculpture? First reading in John. Not far. In a yard. That what the tracking device is, quote unquote? Rodeo's on Quack. Hey, Cornelius. Yeah. I was personally wondering what the hell was going on with that abnormality. I guess it's an unrevealed one. First reading from Apocryphon of Kenner John. Early years, he spent inside. TV on. Dad blurring again. Says he keeps Christ in his heart, but it's a lie. Yeah, it's a new... Yeah. And I heard some theories that it might be an aberration of Judgment Bird. Or one of the birds. You know, because they're judging you. Partly Easter, partly witch trials, right? Kenner is the only place on Earth. Nowhere to go, no one to hang out with. Your flesh is alien. The only house is a prison. Only escape is through fiber lines. Someone in the forum posts a flyer for a show. Someone to meet people. Something to do. Whatever. You borrow your dad's car and go. Step into St. Somewheres and you'll immediately know. These people aren't your people, Garrett. Make a few jokes, someone calls you Nazi. You throw the first punch. They inspire out of control. Yeah, so you're in a weird part of this game. You're outside bleeding, pushing someone's face in a trash can full of Go cups and beer bottles. The scum are screaming at you to stop, but you don't. Someone knocks over your head with You over the head of the floor, Jack. Fall to the ground. They think you're dead. You're unconscious for 12 days. You wake up with a slouched mouth on your left side. Determined to ruin everyone's life. 12 days. Watch the forums closer now. All cops in next show, and next show, and next show. Get the place shut down for a while. Story about fire-breathing goose in a locked cage, partly Monty wish. Oh, fire-breathing goose locked in a cage. I'll have to take a look at that. Also, your chat isn't showing up on the screen for some reason, so when people look back at this, it's like, who are you talking to? Didn't let up. Good job. Fuck the scum. Leave the man alone. No, not yet. I was hoping you repeat what you said. Alright. Alright, let's see now. See if there's anything here. Oh. Not by the time this is through. Where's the second sculpture? First reading mentions Saint Somewheres. Is that a bar downtown? Right. I am friend. We need your help. Speak to you. First reading John reads. I get Saint Somewheres. Call Flash. Get knocked on the head of Tyrant. Saint Somewheres. Right. Yeah, Kanto A is in May 15th. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, the Ego, that is the most beautiful art I've seen so far from them. In my opinion, anyway. Saint Somewheres. Once a Moss neighborhood bar, it has moved through succession of subcultural clientele over the past decade. Battle-worn dragon, it seems. Yeah, people are comparing it to like Yin Yang, which would fit Sinclair if he gets that ego. First came the squatters, who took up residence in nearby homes damaged by hurricanes, simple neglect. Squatters attracted the punks brought the hipsters, and so on. Now it's a subcultural estuary, only one change ownership away from becoming an upscale wine bar. Small group gossips conspiratorially. Music spilling from outside drowns out all of the vaguest details. Love triangle. Too much risky, someone's kicking in the wall and fit of rage. Oh, and the title of Honlu's arc, I can't pronounce it properly, but it's a reference to the burial of flowers, which is significant to a love of his that died. My stomach still doesn't feel right. That hot dog finally catch up to you? This past couple hours have been the worst experience of my life. Why'd you let me eat that thing? Because I had to. Nothing personal, just something I had to do. You're a bad person. He's two abnos and a fish turned to a dragon. Right. Maybe. After you left, my stomach started screaming. Know how hard it is to find a bathroom in the French Quarter? But you found one. That's good. No, I did find one. What did you do? And what did you do? You don't want to know. Yes, I do. Oh, but I do. Give me bad vibes, you know that? Want to know how I dealt with the same explosive diarrhea I got because of you? This a kind of power trip or something? Do you go around coaxing young men to eat old gray meat most nights, or is this a special occasion? Special. Nothing like talking about diarrhea in Limbus Company. Then you follow them around, see where and how they took a shit? Is this what you do with your weeknights? Yes. I'm here, aren't I? Alright, fine. I'll tell you, but remember, you asked. After you leave the French Quarter, I'm standing there flat ass, enjoying my second hot dog. I can tell something's wrong in my stomach. That burnt face, horn, J braces, blood spirit, gut through gut. Yeah, but that burnt face would be a reference to I lost his eye. Most likely candle wax. like from Job 1. Or up the street, use bathroom some tourist trap, but the bouncer throws me right out when it's my turn in line. At that point, I'm desperate, so I unlock my bike and start riding home as fast as I can. Literally run over a couple of pedestrians. And I'm in Lyses Field, St. Cloud. Major intersection. Tons of traffic, backed up for about a quarter mile because of an accident. I know that I'm going to shit myself. It's coming. I'm in a state of complete panic. If I shit right there, dozens of people will see it. I need privacy fast. The stretched limo Hummer pulled on the side of the road, people hanging out on the sidewalk next to it. Looks like high school students. Like maybe they're getting ready to do a dance or something. They're all congregated one side of the limo, like on the sidewalk. I'm on the street on the opposite side. Drop my bike right there in the street and sneak into the limo as quietly as I can. No one's in there. They're all outside. I try to ignore people's sake anyway. Started saying no contact for a month, which is full lot because they don't need the notes. They didn't read notes right. I'm just hoping we get either finally the another Walpurgis, the crossover, or both. I don't think twice. I just pull my pants down and let loose. It's, you know, there's a lot of it. It's taking a while. So I keep going. You still enjoying yourself here? Yes. I want to hear the poop story. Please, continue. You're disgusting. Anyway, while I'm in there, kids shut the door. Driver climbs in, all lights in the rear limo go out. I guess driver's just dropping kids off downtown. I don't know. Looks like an experience anyway. And we sleep? Well, have a good night, Cornelius. Thanks for stopping by. At this point, it's just me and him. This tinted window divides the cab from the rear of the limo. Very hard for a driver to see me with the lights out. Gets on the phone, calls his wife or girlfriend or whatever, he drives away. Thinks the limo's empty. He got on speakerphone. I can hear a whole conversation speaker right next to my head. First thing he says is how bad those kids stink. So they'll never drive young kids like that again. Then they smell like baby diapers. Then he starts like having phone sex. Not joking. They immediately launch into it, saying what they want to do to each other. All this stuff. Like that's the biggest deal in the world, but for reasons I won't get into, I really don't want to be there anymore. I open the door, thinking, fuck it, I'll just jump out. But the door's locked. Check the yard doors. They're all locked. Go to the window and start tapping it. Sir, you forgot me. Hands up the phone, cracks the tinted window. Who in the hell are you? He asks. I'm one of the kids. You've got to drop me off. Starshot, what is that smell? What is that smell? Heart's beating on my throat. I can't breathe. He rolls up the window, calls the police. Again, I can hear the entire conversation. Operator asks him what the problem is. Says a man broke into the limo and took a shit in it. Just like that. A man broke into my limo and took a shit in it. That's him his location. Go outside of the road and waits for the cops. I bang on the window, begging him to let me out. Say I'll pay for him to get it cleaned up. Pretends I'm not even there. Still care to listen? I want to hear this. Of course. Alright, so here's what gets me. New Orleans Police Department has never showed up to anything on time. Took them hours to show up at the murder scene, right? Well, a squad car pulls up behind the limo within like 3 minutes. At this point, I can't even explain to you. I'm having a heart attack. I'm dying. Go outside behind the door and wait. There's shit everywhere. It's on my shoes, on my shirt, my hands, my shirt. I have no alibi here. Man gets out, opens the door to the police. I sprint out there and just start running. I don't look back. I hear cops shouting. They're in the neighborhood. There's a construction dumpster about a block away. I run like lightning towards the thing. Dive in. There's barbed wire, nails, all kinds of stuff. I'm getting scratched up. I don't care. Adrenaline's coursing through my veins. I burrow down in a heap of trash like a mole and hide. Hear the police sirens. Squad car stops at dumpster. They get out, look around. They try to lie right on me. I stay perfectly still, holding my breath. Leave. I wait a couple minutes. I come out. I walk here. I wash up. I'm so sorry. It's fine. Oh my god, that was fantastic. Man walking the door, turns on a cacophony while scrolling through cooking recipes on his phone. No cover tonight, just checking IDs. What's happening tonight? It's bounce night. Bounce night? Yeah. Crowd seems. Catherine glanced around then Dallas. Different than expected. What are you looking at me for? Just don't know. Don't you agree? What? Bunch of white kids shaking their ass bounce, so I'm supposed to give a shit? I didn't mean anything by it. I'll listen to his Christmas music. Christmas music? That's it. That's the only thing I listen to. Seriously? Oh, don't even start. Over here having a bounce night for a bunch of white kids. So now it's a problem all of a sudden because all you listen to is Christmas music? Yeah, now it's a problem. That's right. Where are you from, Stinky? Minneapolis. Enough said. Christmas music? Just kind of creepy. That's all you listen to. Creepy? I'm gonna listen to you about what's creepy. Whoa, 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 boys. Christmas music is cozy. Helps me relax. That's cool, man. That's fine. God damn. We're looking for a sculpture. Care John sculpture. That ring a bell? You talk about douche who keeps little gang keeps calling the cops on me? Presumably, yes. You don't look like one of those small Nazis. What's this about? I'm the mother of a Garrett. My son recently got into this stuff. I'm concerned. My condolences. I'm a father myself. I would hate to see my kid get wrapped up in this kind of thing. Yeah, here's what I know. They got some phone they play on their phone, game they play on their phone. They stick around these devices around like town Easter eggs. Find devices, scan them with their phones, something like that. Not sure of the details. Hid one right outside the bar, so we had the little mall Nazis come by every night to find it. Last night, Ditchman came and grabbed it. Ditchman? Who's Ditchman? He lives over by the mall. Usually hang around ditches, feeding the ducks. I don't know the guy, but Bell vouches for him, so he must be alright. Sounds like we're heading back to the mall. Why does John's gang call the cops on you? I don't know. They try to get every show or book shut down. Maybe because they had nothing better to do? Why is Ditchman around here? This Ditchman lives all the way in Kenner. What's he coming around here for? Buy stuff off Bell. What kind of stuff? And glass down Catherine's shoes. Why do you care? I was looking for a way into the mall. I'll say this. Ditchman gets stuff from here. Takes it to the mall. I think he's selling to those little Nazis. Good drink some more time. So let's go to Kenner Mall and straight back to the mall. Alright? Leave the hospital and discover faith, that immaterial essence. Pray, Garrett. Pray in the closest closet during the football games. Post prayers to show forms just to fuck with the scum. That's how the Garretts find you. One's named Garrett, so they're all named Garrett. Some kind of joke. Doesn't matter. You're Garrett too. 25 Garretts in all. Garrett worked in a basement below the council chambers. Right, the city council. Said they had a closet full of old computers. Garrett plugged one in, used as a server. That's how Garrett hosts his sermons in the sky. Ah, so the third one's in City Hall. Projected videos of someone he found online. They grew up in Kenner, just like Garrett. Garrett began watching him too, and told the other Garretts to subscribe. Soon all the Garretts were watching Kenner John. John summoned his flock to Ziggurat and Promenade Mall and taught them about Christ and nature and other secrets of fate. Spoke of these things on the... Hello? Hi? Hello? Well, what do you think about Johnny? So you're a papa. Don't you just hate him? Real fuck, isn't he? Can I help you? Catherine, dear. It is I who opened you on this night. I knew you'd come to me, when in ditches, waiting. No trouble there, child. Happy to do it. Needed access to the mall. Here I am, delighted to assist. Man eyes the ring hanging from Catherine's neck. And you wear the Stone of Magdalene, just as she herself wore it. You're the image of her beauty. Why are you here? We were neighbors once upon a time. Don't you remember? Only come to help, as neighbors do. Catherine shakes her head. What is this? It is my responsibility to guide you, and watch over the children. I've been to see Kay. She is well. Excuse me? Can you tell me what this is about? It's about a boat. A boat that get you into the mall. The Garretts, they favor me over John, that little shrimp. That sad little boy. I'll be your guide into the mall, the sanctum of the Garretts. Catherine turns to Dallas. This man, I think he's been following me. To help you. To help. I've always watched over you. But Blue, a good man, they say. An asshole. He wouldn't let your pawpaw near you. Well, here I am. I can't tell you. You needn't worry about Kay. Keep her name out of your mouth. Because she'll be home, perhaps, too late for you. Dying, they say, or becoming the philosophers say. Where did you see my daughter? Walking through California like we were Galilee, her robes frayed, splendid, divine, a child of Christ. No, not getting in a ditch with this guy. No way. There's no one else in this place to help you. You see anyone else? Anyone who will help? I don't want you help. I don't want to be anywhere near you. Stay away from me and my family. Are we clear? Have all the time in the world, Catherine. But you, dear, you do not. I'm not here to frighten you, to harm you. Quite the opposite. Without my help, there'll be no getting this mall. Patience is a virtue of your pawpaw. I'm your only way in. Dallas leads Catherine from the canal. Let's go find this last sculpture. We don't need his help. I know him. The old man smiles and gives an enthusiastic wave as Dallas glances back towards the ditch. Sounds like a stalker. Just don't know. Seems like this park is supposed to strange men know your name. Am I missing something here? What, you think I invited them? I don't know. Maybe? I'm just as confused as you are. Focusing servers beneath the council chambers as it did above the concrete and roaring sky. Right. Say the word, dear. I'm only went to this mall. A woman with exhausted expression sits on a bucket with a forgotten cigarette burning her fingers. And one of those nerds comes around here to play puppets? I am. Anybody watched Puppet Show earlier this evening? Let me ask you, why do that here? There's people trying to keep a low profile under this bridge, you understand? You know, it's wacky puppets under here and then cops come by. Don't need that. Go play your puppets somewhere else. Got chased away from my last spot. I'm not trying to deal with that again. Where's your last spot? Mullen and Kenner. I was one of the first after they condemned the building. Man lived in the closet. He was strange but kept to himself. No one bothered me in what place till a boy showed up. They chased us out, threatened to report us. You bastards, that guy John, their leader, he should die. Hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. Garrett sent us? Gar looks Dallas up and down. Nah. We're here because Ken or John. A lot of people pass through in the evenings. Want to take a picture of a roof or whatever the hell. None of them look like you two. Follow my gut here. Does the city know about this? They just let these Garretts come in and out after hours? I do what I'm told. You looking for a reason? Go somewhere else. We're serious. We're trained to become Garretts. Why? We need to get inside the mall. Try and get inside the Promenade Mall. That place was boarded up for years. Not anymore. The Garretts took it over. Gar shakes his head. This whole city lost its mind. Listen, there's some funny stuff that happens built at night. If you think you just walk up to the roof, it's not like that. Be careful getting around. One of the generators was dead. The other is out and so are stairwell lights. Catherine enters the building. Has an elevator corridor with a stairwell. A lump armor to her right extends to her left. The exit is at her back. I gotta get some water real quick. I'll be right back. And back. Down hallway. Catherine wanders the hallway until it terminates at council chambers. The door is shut. Lobby's behind her. Try door. Door council chamber is locked. The lobby. Ahead is an elevator corridor with a stairwell. Along a marked highway extends to her left. Exit has her back. The elevators. Door. Floor display reads stairwells ahead. Press elevator panel. It reads right. Doesn't sound like the elevator's coming. Guard said the generator that powers us down. Let's keep moving. Stairwell. Go down. Catherine descends the stairwell. Fading fluorescent bulb strobes in the hallway to her left. The stairwell is at her back. Go left. Catherine turns the corner, immediately meets with a stare of man squatted on the ground and stuttering light of the hallway. Speak. I wouldn't stick around too long. Why? What's that supposed to mean? Nasty me remains unchanged. Moves a receipt for a shirt pocket with a note scribbled on the back. Begins to read. On 7th floor is a planner, but if you don't listen closely to the following, he'll hide. In darkness are hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Aim a steps in the elevator or clear the mistake. In the darkness are hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Aim a steps in the elevator or clear the mistake. First number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers. So 2. Third is the most distant from the sky. So 2, 1. There are 11 floors, should one count the basement. Our second number is equally low and high. And the third is just above it, 5th from the sky. He has a receipt to Catherine. Need help? Friend is outside the building. Open up the app and he'll be there. Good luck. What? Where are you going with this? I'm lost. Like I said, I can't help you. If you need help, then go outside and open the app and talk to friend. Leave hallway. Stairs. Go up. Floor 2. Feel around. Gropes slightly stark. Feels distant touch of Nara's hand. Startled, she gasps, withdrawing her own. What is it? Someone's in here. Dal speaks in darkness. Hello? Stairwell is silent, but decaying echoes of voice. Reach out hand. Hand toward dark. An unseen hand grasps her firmly and shakes. Who's there? Silence. 7th floor is a planner, but if you don't listen closely following, he'll hide. Darkness shake. First number sequence. Third most distant from the sky. Oh, third most distant from the sky, alright. Our second number is equally high, low, and high. So 10 floors plus 5. 5 and 6. Alright. 2, 5, and 6. Now reach out a hand towards dark. There we go. It gets pulled out slowly towards the floor. She grabs Dallas, was tempted to resist. Catherine? It's... Hand jerks her violently to the floor. Dallas steps to intercept figure dark, but only meets the wall. Hey! He slaps the wall. Tell me who the hell is there? Echo trails up in the extremities of the stairwell. Catherine looks up to the ground, light switches on high above them. Dallas, help me up, please. Dallas recovers Catherine from the floor, and she hangs her arm over his shoulder. You're not in any kind of condition to be doing this. I know it. See a light. Just as weakly. Up there. I'll carry you. No, it's fine. Just go find this planter, get to the roof, wherever it takes to get done here. Go up. Got the rest of floor 7. Narrow thread of light shines from the hallway down the hall. Enter doorway. Got the steps in warm, lamp-like glow, 7th floor office overlooking Duncan Plaza. Right, the guy is looking out. Man sits at a desk facing the window. He looks back at Catherine, looks away. Office is closed. Working late. Claire looks at Catherine over his slouched shoulder. No later than usual. Keep listening. We're drafting a new master plan. Catherine nods and leads against the jam of the door. It's been an ordeal. You may have seen about it on the news. Antagonism in the city. My god. Everyone wants something different. Claire looks away from Catherine. Keep listening. I'm the one they hate the most. The other planners are more interesting. Younger. They're passionate about the work. I own now. I'm old now. Watch them bulldoze projects. I want it. Want them gone. You don't know what the wrong decision is until you make it. The road splits and you have to keep going. Highways, they have to go somewhere. The houses, they're going to flood sometime. He speaks, he crouches into himself in an odd and anxious way. No one wants to relocate, but stubbornness nature is unmatched. It drives the rest. In the end, it drives their decision. It forces them, you see. I understand. Bloods have made a lot of decisions for me. Some will confront these decisions before others. This creates an imbalance. It creates the conditions for conflict. Basically, we have no business expanding in places that we should be. We're so unsafe. And some will be hit more than others. I think that's what he's saying. We don't plan for community. We plan for a city at war with itself. We side the winners and losers. As stakes grow higher, the losers are gonna hate us. He returns his gaze, crushed shoulder, meets Catherine's eyes before looking away a final time. Gives me a fucking ulcer. Trying to get to the roof. Let's hope I get access to the roof. Card turns to his chair. I see. Any chance you could help? You don't look like the other ones. I'll say that. Excuse me? Where's your shirt? Meyer dismisses Catherine's hand wave, points towards a coat rack near the door. Key card's hanging on the rack. He returns to his original posture, facing the window. Catherine grabs the key card. Catherine returns to the unlit stairwell. Go up. Go up. Go up. The final level. Killing me. Exit sign casts an obscure red glow over the area. Ahead is a steel door with panic bars. Onto the wall beside it is a magnetic card reader. Must lead to the roof. Try door. Catherine scans the ID badge and pushes open the door. Exit to roof. Steps to the door's cool winter air above City Hall. Need to sit for a moment. Of course. Dallas gestures to a nearby air conditioning unit. Let's sit. Getting too old for this. Run around like this on my 49th birthday? What a life. Birthday? Today's your birthday? Today's my birthday. At least it's memorable. No question there. You alright? Fine. Just need to breathe for a minute. That was strange. Never be normal with Super. Always gotta be some shit like that. Why keep doing it? I don't know. Dallas slips his hand in resignation. There's not much else there, really. Not anymore. There are other apps. What would you do if you could? What I'd like to do, be home with my daughter, my grandchild. Where's home? Hollygrove, right near the canal. They started staying with me a few months back. They liven up the place. Kids do that. Got any? A son and a daughter, 2 years apart. Still at home? My younger one, I can't get him out of the house. My daughter, she doesn't want anything to do with me. Thought maybe when I was diagnosed she'd come around, but never did. Catherine looks towards the westbound traffic. No, never did. First be dropped like that. Does it hurt worse the more time passes? As no one won't see her before I die, and that... It does. It does hurt. It hurts, then you die. Two of them laugh. Not bad. Just hope there's something on the other side. There is. No, there is. Ones I hurt and left behind, I'll see them there. I'll get to apologize. Amen. Let me ask you the same question you asked me. I keep doing this. Not a lot of runners our age. Long story. It's my first time on the app, but things have been interesting for a while now. Tried to have a straight job once upon a time, but that didn't last too long. Yeah, why not? Let's just say I lied on my resume. Nearly everyone you meet has a story like that in this line of work. Nothing special about me then. I wouldn't say that. The old man in this ditch thinks you're special. Let him think it. So you figure this last sculpture's around here somewhere? Said something about being in the sky. Billy Jimmy's Superdome. They changed it again? What was it before? Girl Dish Soap Superdome? Had some burgers Superdome? I don't know. I lost track. This is traffic lights across Mississippi River along Crescent City Connection. How's it all the way up there? New Orleans is a pit and Garrett's stuck in it. New Orleans is the lowest world. Messer visits John. Tells about early faithful now living in cavities of Martian moons. Tells us a way to commune with them through the academic language of angels and spellcasters, and others knows God's mind. There's a chrism. A fluid that John must imbibe. Is an egg that floats in the sky. John's blessed with a plan to reach the low world's reach. Escape the low world's reach. Garrus must build a spacefaring ark, a vessel which will leave with which to leave this earth. Having by the chrism, John may instead ascend above beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for a twilight language. Two Garretts work together at Stennis. John appoints them to oversee the task. They soon find their engineer sympathetic to their plan. Garretts labor for 802 days, and at that time, the ark is complete. All that remains is the egg which holds the chrism to know God's mind. So is that it? 903. Go ask the kids at the mall. Stop by Holly Grove. Car flooded last summer when the pumping station went down. Ruined the transmission. They said send me a check. Still waiting it. They borrowed my daughter's car in the meantime. Well, this house is my daddy's, but I'll be damned if it isn't cursed. Every time I get a little money in the bank, the place floods again. Look at my grandchild, always playing games. I don't mind as long as he keeps the grades up. You all send me a pizza? Austin tore through 2 boxes, still hungry. I'll pick something up when I knock off. It'll be morning by then. Then I'll bring bagels. A little early for a tree, isn't it? Never too early for Christmas. I love Christmas. Sweet Christmas. That wasn't there this morning. Why you got the TV muted, buddy? Mom's studying. See? Marfa grins wide. Year of the year. It's the birthday boy. How's it over here, kiddo? Fine. Homework. Austin's sick. You sick, Austin? Yes, sir. Why all this, sir? Dad makes him say that now. What's he know about manners? So it's bad. So it's bad then? Wants to teach my child respect? Dallas waits way to comment. I'm not sir, alright? Austin, I'm your pops. Yes, sir. Knew you were gonna say that. We got you a little something for your birthday. It's under a tree. Oh, come on, told you. It's small. Trust me. Well, let me go see what it is. And you look at this. A new tie. Aww. What do you think, Austin? Austin picked it out. Austin, I love it, buddy. Mom said you need a new tie. We got at the dollar store. Pops doesn't even know that, Austin. Oh. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. This is the best tie I've ever seen. Your pops can't wait to show it off. Love you, little man. Love you, Pops. Now that's music to my ears. Aw. That's so cool. That's so sweet. Hmm. Catherine, we'll send an advance to your wallet when we complete this mission, but please do not waste our time. Where'd they go? Those two shits, where'd they go? Hell. Why would we just waste our time? We have to get in there. And one option comes to mind. They creep in a ditch? Right so. This night. I hate it. We need your boat. Oh! Face is pure glee. How wonderful. A boat ride into John's fucking skull. We'll live inside it. Calm down, keep your distance, lower your voice. Me the boat, not you. The mall, the mall. John's skull, John's skull. Boat was just a little further down the canal. Let's go visit the sanctum of the Garrets. What we got here? One poster hangs on the wall. 1. Drone fleet captain 17 criminal known as drone priest missing considered armed and dangerous. Contact shield community dispatch side. Do not approach. Electric secure monitor displays a freight elevator. Electric monitor displays Good Hope Cemetery. Race tombs surrounded all sides by refinery architecture. Right secure monitor displays freight moving robot hanging limp from the crane. Apachulo Security Zone A is blade on monitor. Good Hope Plantation, railroad crane, freight elevator. Alright, so we got railroad crane, Good Hope Plantation, freight elevator. Instruction manual for Operation Shields Railroad Crane Network. Read from the manual. Shields railroad cranes can be operated from a safe distance using control panels located at various points around the facility. Each crane is labeled with a unique identification number. Upper crane, enter prefix code 2914, followed by crane ID. Crane line terminal sets type of command. Security status. Authenticated. Someone has forgotten to log out. Fortunate for us. Freight elevator locked, engaged. Drone bay lock, engaged. Type of command. Security status. Disengage lock. Freight elevator lock, disengaged. Drone bay lock, disengaged. Freight elevator railroad crane. Now that we're in, take a look at what Lucky got. Man crouches down, opens his backpack, and reveals 2 grenades. I got these from a guy at the burger place. Lucky don't play with big grenades as this. These are more like little toys. As it is around here, they ain't likely to make much of a ruckus. Get any more in scuffles, it might be handy, but you best be choosy. I only got the 2. Tips his backpack, tips his hat, and smiles. We know you used to get St. Clair models that guard Good Hope Plantation. Sure, them guards aren't your average type. You find some other way to get rid of them. What do you suggest? Like say, there's a big bastard hanging from the railroad crane over there. A freight mover. Robot just like you. Might be your panda. Podna. Let's get talking with it. Hoover has no agency. How you know? Thought he wasn't St. Clair. Come up with something better. Lucky all ears. Till then, you go with his gut. Lucky done get help from all kinds of robots. Montage unfolds on display. Laptops, satellites, fiber optic cables, diverse smiling workforce, stock voice narrates. Field's commitment to sustainability is built into our business model and code of conduct. Protect our planet's ecosystem. Shield leverages informatics and machine learning to harness extra planetary resources such as magnified solar energy and astral ore. I'm hearing this voice. Hold on. Our priority is safety of our workers, integrity of wetlands, and our natural habitats across planet. Sure it is. Field, a greener world awaits. You've been watching the monitor display above the freight elevator. What is this? They make us go to space now? Imagine the overtime you get, not to mention hazard pay. Shit, wish I could be like one of the old timers retired workman's comp. Careful what you wish for. You know them old guys who played up for the news. They bump their heads, tie their shoe, and get a paid vacation. Give me a break. You know any of the ones that died in blast? Yeah, I knew a couple. Blue, Wiki, good guys. Wiki were on the plant 2 weeks. Work no joke. Somebody gotta do it. People want to drive around, eat their microwave dinners, all that shit. They don't come for free. Somebody gotta make it. Just hope it ain't us next time. Keep your eyes and ears open. The ones that get hurt ain't paying attention. How do you think the party's going over at HQ? Saw inside one with parties one time. Don't want to think about it. What was it like? I'll tell you when you're older. Bar strips and wind above the catwalk. Your eyes follow them upward towards a large freight mover hanging from a railroad crane. 016. Speak. Shot towards the machine to get its attention, but remains unresponsive. Immediately amidst a high frequency whine, silence follows. Voice swells from the sky as the mover begins to speak. You will dive into water, and depths will become the surface. The breeze will change the shape of the flame, and the flame will be as boundless territory that it lights. Hey buddy, keep it down. Anytime make a ruckus yet. You will find in water not only flames, but whole hurricanes. There will be patterns of light that form the shape of the old bayous where those who killed for freedom still hide. It's like a poem or something? Rattling cages on the tracks and whispering at the pond. Perhaps the pond will whisper back. That ground that saw those bloody days. Lights those lanterns became this very flame. You strike me. Go help us out or not? You'll find the old pool boat where the ghosts still hide their eyes. There are mall eyes and ditch eyes and bayou eyes. Mall? Ditch? Bayou? There are eagle eyes, duck eyes, and cardinal eyes. There are John's eyes and there are your eyes. And your eyes are the refinery eyes. Guess wrong that this thing will be any help. What's the number on his chest? 016. Remember that, alright? That's the identification number for a crane it's hanging on. That's how I do it around here. Go find controls. Drop this goofy pass around the cards. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Hmm. There's that big boy. Good Hope Flame ain't burned too hot tonight. Some nights this thing gets bigger than anything you imagine. Light the whole parish up. Think this thing controls a crane over there? It could cause us a little trouble. Use keypad. Please enter a command code. Manual override confirmed. Start sequence initiated. Please enter movement path code. The what now? Move path accepted. Hold up, where's that thing going? I believe that's determined by the movement code that you just entered. Punch in whatever came to mind. Bet this ain't the direction I hoped. Seems to be slowing down. Show will stop before it reaches the flame. They wouldn't have a code that sends that damn thing straight into the gas flare. Oh dear Lord Jesus Christ! Oh my. That thing rambled on a bit, but I wasn't trying to kill it. That to cause distraction. It certainly qualifies. Guess what happens when you talk your poetry, old Lucky? Hope the explosive drew a few guards away from the headquarters. Don't do it, then nothing will. Will you all hear something? Can anybody tell me this thing's hostile? They can't decommission me. They'll never decommission the drone priest, baby! The drone priest is going to kill you! Gone! Gone forever! Come on, little ones. Let's dance. Okay. What in the good Lord's name? Look, no guards. Guess Lucky was right. Smooth. Very smooth. What the? Such splendid attire. You chose the vagabonds of the highway as your guides, waiting fighting for his patch of epiphany in the ashes. Beyond these doors, a masquerade of refinery flame. Each likeness a shadow of opposites you cast. What is low shall rise. The swamps become mountains. The earth, the ceiling of the sky. Path is straight for the wayward. Thieves are gift givers. The flame is providence of the mind. I didn't know what to expect, but sure hell won't this. Don't attract attention. Let's move along. Okay. Please enter, vagabonds. You came to one last year? When they let the new tree on fire? Yeah, see, Thomas St. Clair shows up every year. Might be here tonight. There's just no way to know with all the costumes. Is that why his daughter didn't show? She's probably up there in her office drinking alone. That's too much bad energy here. Saw online there's a party in the lake tonight. Might be out early to check it out. Man wearing a golden crown gesticulates drunkenly while those around him back away in embarrassment or attempt to calm him. History isn't created by the sympathetic, the soft-hearted. No! What? Bend to the will of the weak. There he goes. My parcels carry passion and virtue of the hearts. Power is the very essence of life. That's great, Bruce. Hear it now. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not calling you by your cult name. Not a cult. Place where visionaries thrive, and tonight we'll lead this world. Saw Ken or John brag about that online. Godspeed. That toy rocket's going to explode before it leaves the ground. Engineering is sound. I'm going to help launch it. You're Blitz. You can't even walk in a straight line. This is like foreshadowing of SpaceX before SpaceX got this bad. Keep it up. You want to hide your jealousy for so long. Think I'm jealous that you joined a cult? Not that. You know what I'm talking about. The CEO chose me as assistant director. He wanted it. He wanted it so bad. So I possess confidence to leave behind. To take a leap of faith. Bruce, you all know you got daddy issues. Why don't you go hug your little stuffed monkey and cry about it? Weak by reject. Never assume you understand. Excuse me? You're only humiliating yourself. Sun and Mentor watch crowds flow in and out of the lobby. Improvised dance performance plays across the stage. Dancers periodically pause in motion, eye the crowd exaggerate look of distrust. One dressed in a maroon robe, the other a feather cape. Approach stage. Make your way towards the stage. Mimic the dance. Begin to mirror the natural contortionist performers as they crap walk across the stage. Our spectators dodge you as you start to give a start as you graze the backs of their legs. The onstage performers notice mimicry. They stop their move with a severe look of disapproval. Stop as well and meet their expression. One of the performers raises his hand to you. The Shadow! You raise your hand in kind. The Tryhard! Performer gives you the middle finger and turns away. He smokes a cigarette while watching the pageant. Ain't after all. I'll take in, huh? How'd you get through? How'd you get through? Oh, my buddy had security right down around here. Told me come on down. Why'd you mention that at the bar? Slipped my mind. Think about what will come on website since left the bar. Finally said on the name. You ready? East Corner. How do you like it? Executives, landlords, so-called philanthropists, they'll be cornered in Keith's Corner. Want the website to look like a boxing ring. Want the logo to have boxing gloves in it. Why don't you do some live streams? Pretty good idea. Yeah. There may currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. No more masters speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear masks to further deceive. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she doesn't want to join us tonight. She was once the darling of the pageant, but no more. Power slipping. She's at odds with her father on one side and the board on the other. Why is Laura at odds with her father? They seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There's technology of unknown origins that's made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to power and a mind fleet to travel great distances for purposes of gathering ore. As a final bid to move S.H.I.E.L.D. away from Earth extraction. Father, Thomas St. Clair, hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology and intercept it for his own designs. He is a man without face. You'll never see Thomas St. Clair, but his eyes are everywhere they wishes them to be. You're here tonight, behind several masks, perhaps closer than you realize. Why is Laura at odds with the board? She has pursued a mystical, invisible device against every wish of the board, inflating the operation budget in order to siphon money towards her zealous mission. She believes that she can secure this technology, the board will forgive her for her main transgressions. I'm in a position to know that she is mistaken. It's too late for her. The coup is already underway. It's only taken this long because they hope her aspiring madness will drive her to suicide. They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds many profitable contracts, where Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly in the end. What's technology you're talking about? Vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades? Visible from distant star? A hoax? An angel? A military weapon? A drone? Distortion created by gases combusting in a swamp? Once being able to capture a specimen or even verify its existence, all becomes more irate with each proposed theory. It grows darker by the day. The device escapes her reach at every turn. What's a Garrett? Mom saw something in the lake. What is it? Vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades. Or visitor, or drone. Laura St. Clair wants it. Find the entity. Shields pivoting towards off-world mineral extraction. Laura believes it holds the key to advanced space travel. Hope to cast special offer with Shields regional board directors to forgive her from any transgressions. He's in a race to dog find the specimen. You don't know his intentions. Laura St. Clair is searching for something. Searching for an elusive technology. He's the same entity that your mom witnessed in the lake before her death. Thomas St. Clair is searching for something. Opposite to his daughter, he searches for elusive technology. He believes the same entity that your mom witnessed in the lake before her death. Its elevator is protected by retinal authentication. The executive offices are above. That's likely where your mother's possessions are being held. Tonight we search stars for God's signal. Alright, man. That's enough of your nonsense for one night, Bruce. You're drunk. Let's find you somewhere to lay down. Well, that was awful. Ever since he became Laura St. Clair's assistant, he's been like this. Callous, arrogant, rude. Now he's gotten into all his crap at the mall. I've had enough. I blame his dad. If that man just said one nice thing to him, I bet he wouldn't be trying to launch himself into space. He's drying out by the elevator. Let's see if he apologizes when he comes to. I'm guessing I missed my opportunity for that recording device or whatever. This was individual caused a scene in the ballroom. Did you see how they were behaving? They all want my position. They want what I have. A view from the inside. View of the river. The lights will screw them. Screw them. Screw the drunken king falls into a gibbering sleep. Grab him. Put the drunken king's arms on his shoulder and holds him up. Drag slouching king towards the retinal scanner. What? LED sensor passes overside before dropping on the ground. Go up? Not yet. Oh, never mind. I thought I could like mess with them more. This feels like this will be the end of Act 2. Binders contain various irreturable literature, operational documentation, engineer reports, soil quality surveys, human resource handbooks. By no different appearance from the rest since I'm on collection. On viability of operating a service supercluster Shield Norco refining facility. Read. While Mississippi River provides a natural cooling source, Norco location is determined to be too precarious for a full supercluster build-out. Hurricanes, coastal erosion, unreliable state management, and location proximity to nuclear facilities can result in cascading disaster events that will jeopardize critical network infrastructure. It will better serve as a support node for Zaporozhye Gulf Coast Astral Eyes distributed regional system. Storage box sits upon a shelf. Do not rifle through my things. Text on console displays a list of sequence locations, each entry is timestamped, aiding for a description of your movements through the premises. Regional Shield CEO stares out of the expansive refinery beyond the office window. I felt you here, before I even saw you on the monitor. You're silent, just like Catherine. Look out over town, imagining where she might be. Never anywhere, just silent. It's been feeling vague, haven't they? Those highways you're always on? You don't sleep? You don't feel? Not anything. Vague nothing. Nowhere. I don't sleep either. When I step in bed and open my eyes, I see things on the wall. They pantomime. They beg. But I don't turn away. It was time when I would, but I've lost the energy. Now I watch. Not here tonight for the party. My distance from the others. If they vote me out, it will upset my father. So they'd rather I resign or die. I stay here, right here. I can see the river here, and the flame. I thought it'd be me that the light would come to see. Of course it was Catherine, but the flame is still mine. Still burns for me. Done so much that is wrong, held out so long, just stay near it. But I lost my hold. The vagueness, the shadows. Lord has had it. Box on the shelf is what he came for. So take it. By all rights, it's yours. Thought I found what I needed, but it's a mistake. Catherine is smarter than me. Or more stubborn. I don't want the others to have it after I'm gone. Not my father, not the board. I want to experience the light. I want to touch it. But I can't stand around any longer. That's all. Go find your brother. My box missing artifacts from your mom's life. Medical bills from Oceaner Hospital, books on range of Valor Toxins, Dine's discount awards card, and our ephemera. Discount card. I'm guessing I use that in the home. Okay? Don't trust her. Oh! She just must go now. Yeah, we don't want to be blamed for this. Slide letter gingerly from its envelope. This letter, addressed to my father, Dr. Thomas Sinclair. As I expected, lots of mistakes, all very amusing to you. Want to outlive you, but it's just an echo of my memory. But if just an echo of my memory haunts your lonely days, that'll be enough. Hope you will never find it. I hope you won't. L. We go now. Alright, we don't want to take the fall for this. This is where I get off. I'm supposed to be looking for all of us once the woman's spy is discovered. Lucky's advice, keep a low profile. Come along, Potts. Lucky walks down the highway into obscurity of surrounding swamp. We got what we've come for. The box of Catherine's possession. Those contents leave me more perplexed than before we arrived. Most of what it contained was trash. Scraps of paper, scribbled notes. The only thing of any interest was a Dimes discount coupon card. His brother visited the gas station before he died. Why would Shield think to grab it? There's just no closer to finding use it for a statue. Need the attic, you need the church. There's a coupon card on Mary's face. Within the house, you hear a vague clop of something mechanical. Ah, so that's how we... Now it's just the, Now it's just the, church. Day laptop, its keyboard covered in grime. At the center table sits a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other runs to the laptop. Work light hangs with two small hooks driven to the wall. Extension cord runs to the makeshift ductwork closet. Our signal jammer. What would Catherine need with such a device? Map of lake, Pontchartrain hangs on the wall, decorated various vegetable notes, and penciled routes through its network of bayous. Custom-built processor. Power on a processor. Genie breathes to life. Small LED lights begin to flicker in the face of oblong plastic device on the desk. Is that a memory? USB core runs from device to laptop. Computer's terminal is quickly obscured by pop-ups advertising malware scanners and other products. Indecipherable static blots from speakers and store bursts. Noise begins to cohere in a crackled simulation motor's voice. Complete. Distracting blah 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 blah. Head drive. Yes, that's what we call it. No Wi-Fi connection detected. Enumerating alphabetical index K. Oh! She's making sure that her head drive can't escape. Please, is this? Child, age 23. Recalling version needs choose greater. Dear God. Enumerating alphabetical array number. Enumerating alphabetical index array member deleted. What is that? No, please no. You didn't hear me. Please. Away, that robot, please. Please get away. Uh-oh. To the mall, through John Skull, The Garretts have been instructed to protect the sacred messenger, but they are foolish and easily outwitted. This great weakness is their treachery. All I must do is catch the fibbing lion and go against the will John, their idolater. And then what? Kill them for the hypocrites that they are. Those seeds of disloyalty. This present an opportunity for you to gain what you seek. I see. We got any kind of recording app of that phone of yours, Catherine? Go try to play these people against one another. Might help. Good point. I'll install one. We'll be to the Garretts presently. On. Liner notes. Oh, just like Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Well, I have not saved this whole time. I'm gonna turn this into a two-parter, and on this tomorrow, however long or short of it is. Thank you for coming to Court of the Apocalypse. You guys have a great night tonight. This is fun. Bye-bye.